So
Hi.
we're here
Yeah, both of us, yes.
again. Um, yeah, Jeff was in the tournament last. You
Yeah,
didn't have a stream, and for that you had.
yeah, I had a stomach pain, sudden stomach.
Okay. But yeah, no. Uh, Jeff's game.
Yeah.
How was your like what 3 weeks or 2 weeks being here?
How's my time? Well, the things are going normal. It's just before the tournament, I have twice a sudden stomach pain.
Mm.
It's proven to be has something to do with my ability, my stomach ability of absorbing food. So the ability is too low. So that actually
Yeah.
yeah. So basically, I have to compromise by eating.
Mm.
Yeah, and that actually sometimes make it difficult energy, but I have to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So and then yeah, everything goes normal, and then it's a tournament, and the tournament, I believe, yeah, you saw it, and our viewers watch it, and so today, Bailey, I'm gonna talk about my experience, the tournament, and earlier I have talked to Miko that I plan to probably, likely, we're gonna use let's say 2 streaming because there are in total 6 games, so very difficult to actually manage in one stream. 2 will be awesome if we can do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually use 2 streaming here, and then I'm gonna tell you about my tournament, and I will actually explain everything, including every single detail, including before the game, during the game, after the game, during the game, some key decisions. What exactly I was thinking there, and how I make the decision. I want to give you the full story here, and hopefully this kind of experience can be helpful for your tournament. Yeah, so this is actually what I plan to share. Um, I also have considered that a lot of the detail later I'm gonna give in. First, it can actually help my opponents. Well, do it's fine. I don't mind that. Yeah, because well, it's not that important in the end, I win or not. Actually, I lost my last game, and that is a huge blunder. And many people actually worry about. I may feel very bad about it. Actually, I sat there for 10 minutes before I resigned. That 10 minutes, I already have accepted that. So after the game, I felt nothing until I noticed, okay, by that game is instead of second place, I'm fourth place. And before the tournament, I have made a decision that no matter what kind of prize I get, I'm gonna donate that to the Ukrainian Go players in this tournament.
Right.
And then it's down to half. At that moment, I feel terrible.
No.
Yeah, that moment I feel terrible. But yeah, let's say I lost the game itself. I didn't about it. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. So, but I also should say that after I explain everything, all the details, I fully understand. You may actually criticize me and tell me, Jeff, that's excuses. Yeah, I mean, criticize as you want. It is fine. It is fine, and I take the criticism. Yeah, because I'm a player there, and I often criticize other people. So here I need to take the criticism when I'm the player. So take them. Uh, I hope you understand. I lost the game, and there's one game I think with Star I played terrible. Yeah, that game I played terrible. The one with Cornell, actually, I feel like I played pretty well until yeah, that kind of yeah, that blunder moment. But I'm just saying that at least my intention is not necessarily to look for excuses. I just want to tell you everything that has happened to me and about my this relatively special experience. Hopefully, it can be helpful to you. And I said today the mindset. Yeah, I already have said the mindset. I'm speaking to our viewers here. Miko is with me here, but and I know that for yeah, let's say Matthias is not on this channel at the moment, but or I guess he's not. But I said the mindset as if I'm talking to. So basically, I'm giving my this experience to one of my best students, and hopefully this can be helpful to him. But automatically, I hope it will also be helpful to you. Yeah, that's actually what I plan to.
Hello, Silko and Sandman and Baby. Yeah. So we just hop into them, or
Yeah, but yeah, okay, yeah, let's start. Yeah, because you have seen all my.
Baby Simple, thanks for subscribing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you have seen my round 4 to 6 game because they were live on KDS and probably also on stream. Yeah, this part I should tell. In the past few days before I come over here, and also that will be the case in the following week as well. I hadn't checked any AI stuff, and I hadn't checked anyone, for example, anyone's commentary about my games there. I just downloaded the game. The only information I have gotten so far is from Bendero after my game with him, and he told me that before he went to Strange Fight, which I didn't understand. I have to say Strange Fight. My impression about the game was right that, and he told me he was leading by 10, and that's clearly from the AI number. And my honest words is I didn't think I was behind by 10, but I know I was behind because I counted.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the only number I have so far because I just have to have it because Ben has told me about it. And about others, I have no idea what AI says. I have no idea anyone has mentioned. I just want to explain to you from my perspective on everything. And then after next Friday or this stream, I'm gonna start checking.
Right.
Yeah, so this is basically what I plan to do. Yeah, so let's first upload the first game, and then with that background, and then I start talking because my talk has to be from before the tournament. Yeah, but if you have any questions and you say any kind of information you think it can be helpful to you and I should be able to supply, I would like to supply. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So here we have the game here, and yeah, I hope I have written the name.
So tournament was
Paris tournament. 2022 and round 1.
As black.
Yeah.
No, you're white too.
I'm not sure if it should be written in this way or Chen Ran Wang because Wang is surname. How should write? That's Chinese name.
Well, how would you write it in Chinese?
I guess in our way it should be Chen Ran Wang.
Chen Ran Wang.
It's the capital Wang.
And
yeah, that's correct. Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess here I should already start talking. Okay, first I should tell today is already the 3rd day after I travel back from Paris. First, forgive me if I say something which is not necessarily correct or something it can be logically weird. It's 3 days after the tournament. I'm still very tired. My mind is still full of cloud. I think my condition is better than yesterday. Yesterday, at this moment, I have a headache, so I need to actually lay down and sleep for half an hour before my coming lesson. Yeah. So but for now, it's still full of cloud. That is actually my condition after. Yeah, and so I arrived in Paris on last Friday evening. And I entered my hotel. Everything goes well. And in my hotel, there's a kettle. Yeah. So let's say here, actually, this is actually a big topic. There's a kettle there that can cook water. I was pretty happy. So I have the kettle and I can cook the water. And the next morning, I cooked the water. I put that 1 liter of the hot water in my hot cotton. And then I take it to the tournament. Everything is fine. But later in this tournament, I'm gonna keep talking about it. Yeah. My biggest opponent is not Daijun Fu, it's not Cornell Sensei, it's the hot water. That's my biggest opponent, and I can describe to you the situation there. I have that 1 liter water. Yeah. I need to survive 2 rounds plus the evening time, because I can't just after the run I go back home. I also have friends and students. And then while because I can't really get hot water anywhere, not in restaurant, not really in on bed.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the water I have.
Yeah.
And that's all. And then basically it forces me to react as after I go back home in the evening. Normally I go back to the home in the evening, I should sleep.
Right.
I have to compensate hot water, and I drink a huge amount of hot water. Then the consequence is my night. I get actually relatively limited amount of sleep.
Because you have to wake up to that.
But otherwise, I get sick because I really need water.
But don't you have like thermos container that you could like? That some people take it for coffee or tea, that they can like the hot water would stay hot.
Yeah, I have that.
Like
yeah, I have that, but 1 liter.
Right, but it doesn't stay hot for.
It is still super hot, but that's it. I mean, that 1 liter, and that's it. There's no
so it's
more.
not enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then basically, after I go back home, the first thing is I'm thirsty like hell. And then I need to drink a lot of water. Normally, I need to drink like 2 liters of water to compensate.
Right.
Yeah, and then the next morning I need to immediately cook water. But then I already know the situation there. I know that is 1 liter is not enough. Before I go, I drink like 2 liters of water inside my stomach to store it. That's my way to compensate.
Right.
Yeah, that's my, because yeah, you know, here this is actually my problem. Yeah, when I have the this kind of stomach problem, I can't really drink cold water, and I will need a lot of water. Yeah, in a day, especially Paris is 20.
So they didn't have like any cafeterias there or something?
They do,
like
but they sell coffee, they sell tea.
But you could just take a tea without tea bag.
Oh, I can do that?
I mean, why not? Just ask like if you can get like hot water, because like usually at least like many cafes they have like tea bags, so you don't have to just put the tea bag there. Like,
I didn't think about it. I just asked them, do you have any hot drink other than tea or coffee? They say no. Other than
but you should have asked like, do you have like or can you have just hot water?
Okay.
Because most likely it's like if you have the container and you have the like well, they have the hot water, you are not taking tea or like use their cups, or they might have just give you the hot water for free.
Okay, that's stupid. I didn't think about it. So basically I just rely on that 1 liter of water the whole day. That's stupid. Yeah.
Get strong at tournament like these kind of
I mean, that is my biggest enemy. That's seriously my biggest enemy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then for food it is solved because there's a lot of restaurants and they actually serve the hot food, of course. And then at the town venue they sell sandwich, and then there's that sandwich itself is cold, but there's a working microwave. So yeah, that part is easy. Yeah, but the water part is basically bothering me all the time.
Well, if you have microwave, you could just get like cold water and put it in the microwave.
Can I do that?
Of course. That is another way. You have like 2 ways of getting warmer water.
I can have cold water and put it into microwave.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
I never thought it that way, because to me microwave doesn't work. Okay.
Well, microwave works only for water. It doesn't heat anything else. Than like it actually like how microwave works. It's like it's moving the water particles and like heating them up. Inside, for example, food. If it's dry food, it doesn't have any water. It will not heat up. It has to have like water. It's exactly water what is it heating up.
I see.
So like if you just put water, you have to like of course be like careful with it that you don't like overboil it, but like definitely a way.
So basically I take something like this and I put it in with water, then it works.
Yeah. Like just something that you could put it in the microwave and like.
So it shouldn't have been a struggle.
Yeah, if you have microwave, then it shouldn't be.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. I'm very stupid on those kind of stuff, as you can see. Yeah. So I don't know about all those.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for the information. But the problem is during those days I have no idea about it. And yeah, I don't have Miko ahead of me. If Miko is ahead of me, then basically the problem is solved. But I didn't know, so basically I was struggling with water all the time. That I guess that the biggest part is that affect my sleep. That definitely affect my sleep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think here because I'm very silly on those kind of life stuff. I don't know anything. On those part, I definitely normally will need an assistant. You're right on that.
I usually go to tournaments when going, but like I didn't want to go this time because it was still so close to Corona. Stuff like.
All right, but yeah, okay. So here I should tell, because I don't have Miko with me during the tournament. Hot water is basically, let's say, valuable resources that I do not have. Yeah. All right, and that definitely bothers me. All right, and okay, so now we are gradually coming to the tournament, and this tournament is on the website. It says the time setting is 1 hour 30 minutes plus Canadian Bear. You mean 5 minutes 15 moves. At the opening ceremony, the organizer speak very long in French. When you're gonna finish? And me and Matthias started playing Go.
Yeah.
And then. But okay, then we were heard one thing important. The time setting has changed to 1 hour 20 minutes, 10 minutes less.
Right.
Which doesn't matter. And then 10 seconds Fisher. Which does matter.
Suddenly it's Fisher.
Yeah, it's 10 seconds Fisher. And then we started what does 10 seconds Fisher mean? So you play one move, it increases your 10 seconds. Then basically if you play like 6 moves, that's 1 minute, right? Yeah, 6 moves is 1 minute, and then you play 60 moves on the board is 120 moves. Then you increase 10 minutes. 140 moves on the board. Basically, the game is probably over already. You increase 20 minutes total.
Yeah.
What does it mean is basically if you're gonna use, let's say if you play as if it is 1.5 hours, as we have prepared for, you're gonna soon play the 10 seconds, please. Basically, you run out of time, and then you play a move, you earn 10 seconds, and the next move, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Maybe add a few seconds more, but in general, it's that kind of please.
Yeah.
That's what what we realized.
It has less time than.
So before this tournament, me and Matthias, we were going to this tournament. Number one, we chose this tournament because of the comfortable time setting in comparison to Prague, which happens tomorrow. But if we knew this is the time setting, we wouldn't have been in Paris. Paris is pretty expensive and it's French. They don't. Many people they do not speak English. So we would have chosen Prague instead for sure. But we were already there, and they have announced this. Then we need to adapt. I actually didn't because when I'm in tournament, I cannot really care about my students. So my reaction is I need to be able to control the game and I need to play fast. And this also dominates the entire tournament as I must play fast. Some of them helps, some of them backfire. So this is actually important background information I should let you know. But as I know, this is the EGF bonus B tournament. How can the tournament organizer change the time setting right before the tournament?
Yeah, that sounds fishy. I was thinking about that too. Like, can they even do that?
And we have prepared that for several weeks, and we want to go to this tournament because of your time setting. And then you change it right before the tournament. That's very unfair. I mean, it didn't really affect me. Even if let's say probably my blunder is because of my play fast, but that's my own fault. I don't blame that. But to me, the tournament organizer, let's say, make decisions like this, it's supposed not to be such an important. I mean, it's supposed not to happen like this. So okay. So this is the background, the information I should give.
Double Go gives you time. But like.
Sorry, it's not a Class B tournament. It's a Class A tournament, but it's the bonus B. So bonus is something like for European top players who can earn some bonus points, and then that will gonna be the criteria to select who among European top players who can enter the Grand Prix final for normally on January. Yeah, so that is a bonus tournament. But normally that tournament, the intention is to attract the European top players to go there and play. So the many European top players go there. So that is actually a big and also a high level tournament. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying the bonus point tournament. This thing shouldn't.
Yeah, and like even in Class A, it says that it's like well organized tournament. Is it well organized if you change the rules like?
Yeah, right before round one they said that, and we only have a few minutes basically react. Okay, so what does it mean? What shall we do? We only have a few minutes there. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So here, this is the background information.
Yeah.
All right. So then basically we come to round one. So this game. This game I play against. You can see the name is Chinese. So this is a Chinese girl studying in France. And I have absolutely no information about the opponent. Right. Yeah, and so I guess this game will be nobody has seen it yet so far. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So now let's come to this game, and I will talk about this game mainly from my perspective, and I will tell you how I feel, how I think, how I make some key decisions like that.
That would be good, like confusion. Have bonus like 1, 2, 3, not like.
Yeah. That's very true. Okay.
Hangs out.
Yeah. When I know it's 5 times from China, I have no idea, and this is her very first tournament in Europe, so it's absolutely zero information.
Yeah, Chinese 5 times can mean anything.
Yeah, it's absolutely zero information. So I just play. I just play. Yeah. Oh, the time changing thing. Yeah, I definitely do not like that. Yeah, from my perspective, I definitely do. But the thing is, we are already there. We are about to play the tournament, and when the time is announced by the organizer, we don't like it, but we have to adapt. No choice. Okay, yeah, let's come to this game here. So I just entered the game with zero information. All right. So I was black here. Yeah, so this is the move I have prepared before I come to the tournament. Yeah. So this is actually a Auntie told me this is actually an old elf move. So this is an old elf move. This is not anything new, but I read this move on Twitter that this is a move recently the Japanese young professional players they are actually trying out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking like you might choose this move so that like you wouldn't get those Josegis that those European players might have like
that too.
Yeah,
that too. And also here, I play the normal one. They were gonna pincer me.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Yeah. So this one basically we enter in an area I do not know much. The opponent doesn't know much either.
Yeah. That's a good way. Like if you are facing some opponents that you know that like they have studied way more.
Yeah. So that's the reason I have prepared for this. Yeah. Okay, but in the end, actually, this corner is probably not so good to me. Let's see here. So I play this one, and the variation I know from professional players is actually here, white turn, and then I came on, and then white Tanuki, for example, white gets something here, and then that's so. And also this is simple. This is like I like those kind of 6 move tricky. Yeah, but my opponent in the game played here. And I have never seen this move. And so I have to figure out what is. This is something I have to figure out during the game. What is that? Luckily, I do not know. My opponent doesn't know either. Yeah, but this is something I have to figure out. And in the game, it's proven to be. I think I lost something because I've told you I hadn't checked it yet. But this move, there's another important information. Okay, forgive me. I was gonna say the following. My opponent is a girl, and she played this move. This gave me an indicator. It's kind of like the information I had in the past. Girls are often, female Go players are often very aggressive, and often aiming at you're not alive. I'm gonna kill you. So this is like pointing finger. So this is actually this moment I thought, okay, my opponent might be this kind of player. So it gave me some information, just say, nothing else, but give me some this kind of. In the game, I push up, and then after I push up, I feel a little bit bad about it. Yeah, because I plan to next move play here, but then the opponent does something like this. This exchange here is probably helping the opponent, because here I can hardly cross cut because this one and Atari here. Yeah. So I thought, let's say after I play here, I'm talking about during the game what I'm thinking about, because I have to figure this out. Okay, during the game. So during the game, after I push, I said this is not good. Probably I should have done this instead. Yeah. Okay, I'm telling you what I'm thinking about. I'm not talking about to you what is right. I don't know what is right.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know what is right. But in the game, I pushed first and Shihane. Okay, and I think this is normally the right shape. But then if the opponent has done this, I cut and he just push here. This looks messy. I don't know. This might be fine, but this is messy. Yeah. So in the game, I decide, okay, even if I may lose something in the corner, I'm not gonna collapse and then just continue the game. So I played a let's say chicken move. Yeah. Yeah, so this one is guaranteed it wouldn't die here.
You were there in the tournament? And created beautiful boards all the tournament.
Okay. I wanted to tiger. Yeah, as I mentioned, I wanted to tiger, but to me, it feels like difficult to control if you're gonna play this one. Yeah, and I don't want to face to that. I just want to actually continue the game. Yeah. So I just played this one, and then the opponent played this. Something we need. Nothing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the opponent played there to ruin my shape, and then the opponent decent. Yeah, you can see the shape just from shape perspective. Black should. Yeah. But then at least this variation is short. So even if I lose something, consider not many moves has been played, probably I lost the limit. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then of course the opponent approach from here, which is natural. And then I played this high pincer so to prevent white to have anything big. Yeah. Also here, you can see this is also my reaction from the changing of time setting. So because of the changing of time setting, I basically decided in this tournament, probably you have noticed, I'm gonna leaning towards more influence oriented. Because that way it's easier for me to control. I wouldn't easily have a big group I have to deal with in the second half of the game.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And then let's say I wouldn't easily mess up. At least I wouldn't easily mess up. And yeah, even if I will be in those kind of time travel, and also I play relatively fast. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I play this pincer, and then this move is a very interesting move. This move basically has told me my impression about the opponent is very likely right, because she doesn't want to take corner and let me actually get the outside strong shape. Instead, she play here, and I answer this one, and one space extension. She's pointing the finger to my that one single stone. You are not alive.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So here, basically, I'm saying so far there are already two interesting moves. That is A and B. Sorry, A and B. They are both pointing towards the same direction. This basically tell me, all right, so I have a big group, I'm gonna take care of it. Then, this game you don't like it.
Right. So you're already reading opponent here, although you didn't have any.
Yeah, because I have zero information. So from the early game, some of the move can be indicator because they are actually, let's say, more or less surprising. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so she want to attack my this stone. At this moment, I can well Tanuki. But now I notice the opponent cares heavily about your group is not alive, and my group is alive. All right? Then I basically just decide to keep here, and keep here. My group is alive, and if I get this honey, you're not alive.
Right.
Yeah, and I know that, those moves are not bad. And I basically make the opponent uncomfortable because of earlier her choices.
Right, yeah. Now she must be very angry.
Yeah. But then I think about what she was gonna do. As I know about Chinese, there's absolutely no way they were gonna take care of this corner.
Yeah.
Because then they just say, okay, I'm not alive, I need to take care of it. You're right. They wouldn't do that. Yeah. Then instead, I actually expect the opponent to come to this kind of pincer, or maybe even closer pincer. So they say, this corner is not alive. But then I feel, okay, it's pretty comfortable because my block here is a pretty big move, and then this group is not. I will prepare for the opponent come to pincer me. Yeah. But then she didn't. She took corner.
Huh. Okay.
I'm very surprised.
That is surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very surprising because as the earlier the logic, the tendency, is supposed to be she come to pincer.
So maybe she was like flexible, that she noticed that you are doing the defending there right away. She has to change his. I mean her
way.
Her way.
I
don't know.
I don't know. We both played pretty fast. I think my first 2 games, probably each game I spent like 1 hour. I guess later we're gonna see the second game. The second game is even shorter. Second game I finished in like 30-40 minutes, probably 40 minutes. Yeah. Okay. But then to me, this was a move around here is still very big. To me, that's the right thing to do for me. Right. So my opponent invade corner. Of course, I just played as my habit. I play simple 6 move to Seki, and then I hardly take this one. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So still so far nothing has happened, and then my opponent immediately shoulder me, which is a normal move. It's a little bit strange. And I just push here and Tanuki. Because to me, right side is. Yeah. All right. Okay. And then the opponent tiger here. Another very interesting. Which is fine. It's just interesting. Why does she want to do this? I actually didn't understand. I didn't understand, so I just play shape. Yeah, often, let's say, my reaction is, you play a move I don't understand, and your move may not necessarily be bad, I just answer. So, I just peep here and came out to fix the shape while aiming at this block. Now this block is really big. Yeah, then this group is. So this move, first prevent the push, second separate. Okay?
Yeah.
And then this, when the opponent play this move, I feel like I'm gonna win it. Yeah, this move I feel like I'm gonna win it because this move speak very direct language. Yeah, you're not alive. But we know that those 3 stones are not so easy.
Yeah. The scorpion stuff. Second line.
Yeah. And so because there are those eye shapes. So but we can see the opponent has actually generally one direction. That you're not alive. I'm gonna threat you. Yeah. When I confirm about this kind of logic, the game actually become easy. Okay. Yeah, so I Tanuki off. Okay, actually, this is what I have recorded the game. I might have played the attachment first. Might have, but inside of the time. But we will see about that. Okay, this move basically is again that kind of pattern, right? You're not alive. And when my opponent is speaking, you're not alive, he didn't really care about he's not alive. Yeah. All right. So on my group, as I can see, it's not very strong. But if you say it's weak, that's an overstatement. So once again, I don't care. Yeah, I come here to attack. Yeah, continue the language. Okay, but this is an important. This is actually an important moment. My opponent want to say, "You're not alive. I'm threatening you," and she speaks like that all the time. This moment is actually the moment we can benefit from. All right. So in the game, I wedge. Question: is wedge a good move in Go? Actually, I'm not sure. Here because if the opponent suddenly change his language a little bit, like the wedge here. All right. So for example, how about I just descend and I have this tiger here, and you can have one eye. You're still not alive. Yeah. Actually, I don't know how I should play because this one, then he's gonna attack. And then push up. And if I block, yeah, this might happen. So yeah, those two, which one? It's actually a dilemma. Yeah. Then similar as, for example, if the opponent connect here. Even if I descend, I'm not alive. Yeah. Yeah. But I still wedge because I know my opponent is basically pushing things towards one single direction. Therefore, she will Atari. Yeah. She will Atari and I connect. This moment she doesn't know what. Yeah, because if the opponent just, for example, connect here, I cut, will she play another move? She shouldn't, but she doesn't. She does want to do that, right? So logically, she's gonna tiger like what she. Yeah, logical, and that gave me this. Okay, and then the opponent push up here, and this is another move. Which once again, is this correct in Go? I don't know because here my opponent should Tanuki. I know that very well that I Atari. She shouldn't answer me. She should probably honey here.
Oh, that's a little bit stuck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I know that my opponent should have done this, and I take. Who cares? It should have been like that. But my opponent has spoken as, "You're not alive. I'm gonna threat you all the time. She will connect."
Yeah. Playing against the opponent here.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, let's say I get several indications from the opponent, and she just keeps spoke in the same language all the time, and also those moves I keep getting confirmation. So yeah, she play like that, so I benefit from that. And this way, number one, I have the peep. Number two, I may have the honey and cut. So that's the meaning of this kind of exchange. Yeah.
Yeah, Abdullah, that was probably what. And when White went to corner, I've taken.
I'm not sure if it's awful, but yes, to me, White should have pincered 100%. Yeah, let's say, that's the right thing to do for White. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I get to Tanuki and I have to say, the falling move surprised me. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Mic sensitivity is a bit high. I should. Thanks for the info.
Yeah,
maybe it's cutting off a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I jump here and I say, well, you say my group is not alive. How are you gonna attack me? Attack as you want. Sorry, just one more.
The Windows hasn't changed my.
Now the voice is breaking up a lot.
It's breaking up a lot?
Breaking up.
Huh?
Is it better?
Is it better? Sound is okay for me, but Twitch has been giving problems. I know break. One word from 2 seconds.
Okay. So to some people there's a problem. To some other people.
Okay, I have to figure out the what later and like keep us informed and follow. Yeah, I am probably speaking too quite. Yeah, the microphone is probably like closer to Jeff, so.
yeah, you can put it a bit in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe this way, like that, because Jeff is talking a lot.
Yeah, I'm loud.
A lot louder than me, so like maybe it should be like.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess then we can move on. Okay, but please report if there's any.
Yeah. The noise gate is probably like not because like this has been mainly like this since the streams that we have been like that Jeff has different mic than me, so the mic has been like closer to me when I speak, so the gate is probably wrong for that. But yeah, I try to speak louder so you can hear every word.
All right. Okay. Here talking about the goal logically, my opponent basically after the connection, my opponent put all the resources into this area. Then logically, when I put the resources on the other area, you shouldn't care. Just one fist and then hit, right? I mean, you can't just say I hit like this. Then which fist you're gonna use your body power? Yeah. So one fist, put all your power on one fist. And that's why next move definitely has surprised me because my opponent basically incapable to fight in 2 battlefield.
Yeah.
This one I definitely didn't really expect. Yeah. Okay, then of course I'm happy. I just honey, I get the shape. Okay, and my opponent insists on keep here, and I jump. So basically, my opponent claim you're gonna attack me. Now it's my attack. I actually at this moment I knew that just
But there it broke up even. Maybe the it is wrong. A little bit. This is probably not good timing to change the settings of the gates, but yeah, tell me if it's better now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's continue here. So at this point, I was pretty sure this game I'm gonna win it. It's just when I'm gonna win it and how am I gonna win it.
Yeah.
All right. And the opponent in the game plays a peep and a climb, so just leave here quickly. Yeah. But when this happens, so there's a cutting point here, as you can see. But there's a cutting point here, there's a connection here, so I know that my group is fine in general. So I don't need to worry too much about it. Yeah. So I did this one, and then I started squeeze that corner.
Yeah. I put it lower now. The gate, it should be fine because like I'm now like staring at the audio levels. Let's see if it fixed.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get something from that corner. And my opponent peep and a tiger here. Basically, I'm using the similar strategy. You're not alive. But this time, black has the preparation done. So now black already, in general, dominated because white is the one who has several pieces that is not alive. And the more important thing is if you look at territory, but don't have much territory. Yeah. And my opponent played here.
No, she defends this one.
I mean, when my opponent play here, what does this mean? It means the next move she play here, the corner is alive.
Yeah.
So normally when the opponent plays this kind of move, if one move she's alive, I don't mind because that's endgame move. And she need to play twice in order to make this group live.
Yeah.
There's no way I can lose the game like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so the following game probably I'm gonna talk about it faster. Yeah. So I basically went to benefit from the other group. Yeah. So the opponent run, I just play shape. And then the opponent attacks here. Here, this is basically she's trying to make this group live. Okay. And then I just attack this group to benefit here.
Yeah.
So gradually my stones are gathering in the center. You may say I don't have much territory either, but I guess the territory wise probably black and white is similar except the black controls the center.
Yeah.
Okay. Sandman is lagging.
You are in a train still? Or?
Sandman is in a train? Oh, Sandman will also play tomorrow, right? Yeah. Good luck for that, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and so here I attack, and my opponent immediately make this group live.
Right.
And then I attack the third group.
Restart stream keeps happening to you too. I think it's Twitch. Well, yeah. I mean, if Victor is lagging, that one like just refresh, but like We should be fine. The audio is like now because I also lowered the mic. It's probably like also a little bit quiet side. I put it a little bit up. Now it should be. That should be good.
Oh, it's a train Wi-Fi. I see.
But yeah. If you're in a train and you're lagging, that's because of the train Wi-Fi. Yeah. Those are not good.
yeah. All right.
Been good last 2 minutes. Yeah, good because I lowered the gates also so it wouldn't cut off the quiet parts. 100% fine. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay. Yeah. Let's continue. So basically, I will squeeze the 2 groups. I may have already benefited from 3 groups, and now I'm gonna benefit from 4th group. Yeah. The only thing I need to alert about is I can't just enjoy the attacking. I have a group that is not alive either. Yeah. So as long as I take care of my group, well, I get something from the center, it's a win. Yeah. Okay. And the opponent peep there and Kosumi. So basically, she is saying you can't kill me, so I Tanuki and get something back.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember. I'm sorry, forgive me here. I don't remember. This attachment, I don't remember. Is right after this one I played here or this moment I played here. It might be my recording is right. So at this moment I played the attachment.
And she did it Asher for the longest time, or
no. It's just this exchange either happened now or earlier, right after she.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, this one I do not really remember anymore.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. But to me, also, white shouldn't just answer like this. White probably should consider some honey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, after this attachment, I get some space. I have the honey stuff, so I think this group is fine. So I keep attacking while controlling the center.
No cake for Victor.
Yeah. Okay, and the opponent run. And here, I peep just to prevent this kind of attachment, so the opponent can settle the group too easily. So I peep here. Okay, and then I Nobi this one and jump. You can see my attacking is to control the center, will connect them. Yeah, so I have very clear intention here.
Yeah.
Okay. Here I need to actually just pause for a moment from this game. I want to actually show. I hope you notice this game so far. There's not much about reading. I'm just controlling the game. I'm doing things in general right as my understanding in Go. As for I attack you, you can leave. It's fine. I just need to benefit from that. It doesn't have much to do with reading. And I'm here kind of basically putting some context for my commentary for starting from game 4 with die. Yeah, and later you'll see. I just put this context here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the opponent did this one. To me, this one is strange because there's some push and cut weakness. When my opponent play here, I didn't understand. I'm happy. Okay, I fixed the problem. And then I understand. She did some reading go. She put here, and if I Novi and to keep pushing, I might have some connection problem. But it doesn't matter. I can jump. Yeah. So problem gone. And then also this problem is gone. Actually, this is actually a problem I actually worried for quite a while, but this problem is gone. Now really it is only this thing. Okay.
Is the Nightbot working for you, chat? Because like I don't see anything from that uptime, for example. Does it work if I like put, for example, this? It was just slow for me. Okay, yeah, it's working. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see that for the longest time.
Okay.
Yeah, but something wrong with Twitch probably. Yeah.
Okay, my opponent here connect and threat this group, but it's a simple work now. So Honey, Tiger, Atari, Mikai, done. Not completely done, but this group can hardly die like this. And now, this group is fine. And the opponent now come to reduce the center. This game is basically over now because the opponent can reduce the center, but it's never 0. And as long as black has some, even less than 10 points, basically the number in the center is the number of points black will gonna win. Yeah. And I know it's not 0, which means black wins. It's just by how much and when. Yeah. Okay, and here I take some benefit from this kind of shape.
Yep.
Yeah. And the opponent, this one basically, this moment I know I for sure win because now it's completely connected. Yeah, and the opponent still have some problem on this kind of shape here. Yeah. And yeah, let's say here, this is something probably I did the rare reading. I don't do too much reading in this game. I did some rare reading. In case this happens, like this one, the peep, why to connect here, this card, you refuse. This one, Atari, and Honey. So the entire white thing is called to live. Yeah, with this kind of corner call. So I did some reading here, so I know that this is something I'm aiming at. So, but I expect the opponent to jump here because she's behind.
Yeah.
But when my opponent actually read out my variation and she played here, I'm very happy. Yeah, because now it's my turn to play in the center. Yeah. I'm threatening here to actually cut off from here. And also I'm threatening the top side group.
Yeah.
Okay, and my opponent made this reaction. This reaction basically finished the game. The opponent want to actually fix the top side eye by taking some benefit in there and also aiming at this peep.
Right, yeah.
The problem is I push on the peep.
Whoops.
And then she has to block from here because to prevent this attack to be sent. But the entire world knows what does this throw in mean. Yeah, I didn't intend to kill. The opponent, the opponent should have done this one, and okay, if there's this one, and then this is dead. Yeah. But the opponent should have done this one because this one you can capture the two back.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, this is a loss on points, and that's all what I'm asking. I just want to gain on points.
Yeah.
I just want to gain on points. But in the game, the opponent once again surprised me. She just leave like this, and I can capture them. As a whole. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this one leaves. And then I separate the center. Okay. Get the peep center. This doesn't matter. And I just need to cautiously go. It no longer matters. This move once again surprised me. Because this one is goated at 4i shape. So I can get this one. And I get the block.
Yeah.
And one last time, my opponent surprised me by doing this. Because I read for a little bit, the opponent can live like this. It's Seki inside. It's actually not even Seki. This one, I think the opponent is just alive like this. Yeah. But the opponent played there like this. Alright, then I Hane and card, and he make I get that one instantly and finish the game.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. This is the game here. And my student after the game asked, Jeff, this is your first tournament game in a while. How do you feel? I said, I'm confused because I don't feel like I have played. It's too easy.
Yeah.
Don't you feel this is too easy? I feel this is too easy.
Yeah. So opponent wasn't on your level, so like it's,
and especially I read out the opponent's basically her habit of playing. And then I even benefit from that. It's proven to be probably I don't need that. Yeah, but I actually took some benefit from that. From a Go perspective, I just want to give a warning. From a Go perspective, this move is 100% wrong. I knew that was wrong in the game, but I also knew the opponent will connect. Yeah, so this is game one. Yeah, and my opponent, my student asked me, I don't feel like I've played at all, and I'm very confused about many of my opponent's decision. I'm definitely confused. Yeah, and my opponent is Chinese, and I get to talk to her a little bit after the game. So she basically said that she played too many online games, and she's the player still playing in the online game way. Yeah.
Is it because you understood the opponent?
Yeah. So this is not a competition.
Yeah, but this kind of game is probably good for the round one. So you.
Yeah, it's good for round one.
Yeah.
But okay, Miko is right. Okay, here I will actually continue from Miko. This kind of game is good for round one. What if this kind of game lasts for 3 rounds? Then will that be good for round 4?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and okay, today my preparation is we talk about 2 games and then we have the break and then I talk about third game because second game we can probably finish in 25-30 minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's after this let's directly enter the second game then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's put it on.
Round 2, yeah.
Round 2, fight. So
I'm
you
still
are
black.
in black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got black again. Actually, I'm a little bit disappointed because I know that yeah, I play against Fordan in this round, and I'm sorry. I think it's a B. Okay, it's a BL. That's a typo. It's I mean that's a typo. It's a BL.
Yeah. Uncharted. Yeah. Program.
Yep. Yeah, and I noticed yeah because the time setting is relatively short, and a black player to me, if black is easier to play than white. So yeah, I don't want to actually spend my black in the first few rounds. Then basically when I face too tough opponent, I have to take white.
Right. Yeah.
So actually when I get up, I say black again. First game I'm already black, and then black again. I feel a little bit disappointed. Yeah. But okay, then yeah, we play this game. This game is round 2, and here I need to introduce a little bit background. And especially to Finnish players, and here I should actually tell. So this guy, yeah, because I'm in top group, but why in round 2 I play against Fordan? Because he has played against Javier Alexei Savolainen in round 1, and he won that game.
Right. Yeah.
However, there's story. And
this is the sad story. Yeah, but
yeah, there's a sad story there. There's a story there. The story is, on the board of that game, I heard afterward, I didn't really see the board. On the board of that game, Javier was winning the game, but he was in shortage of time. So basically, that 10 seconds, Fischer already started biting him in round 1. And the clock has no sound.
That is so unfair. Like, come on, like, cannot lose like that. That's
yeah. And then basically Javier lost the first round on time to him. And I still remember that Javier actually complained to the referee so many times. The clock has no sound. He's holding the clock. The clock has no sound.
Yeah.
The referee just kept saying, I'm sorry, and nothing more.
Yeah, that's wrong decision by the referee. I would have like given them like more time to the clock and continue the game. Like that's unfair.
Yeah,
close like that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And Fischer means like it's done. It's the game. Like game is over. It's not like you didn't hear that it went to the BOMB because like Fischer just ends.
Yeah.
So that's so unfair.
Yeah, it is. But so this is basically how I get to pair against him. Yeah. And this comment to me is correct, and I want to tell, it's kind of like, to me, this is actually kind of what happened to me, let's say, in this tournament. Yeah, that comment. So I have played 3 similar kind of game, and those 3 are the ones I plan to talk about today. Yeah, and to me, that actually affected my round 4 game. And then I actually did some adjustment after round 4. Because I noticed, okay, I have to adjust. I can't just keep playing like that. Now I'm facing to a different level opponent.
Yeah. Saving energy, but like it's not good for like round 4 to have like 3 energy saving games.
Yeah. But okay, let's see this game then. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So I'm black again. Yeah, so I like to play this kind of opening. So basically, you can see it's very short. So basically, we make a go part longer and the Joseki memorizing part shorter. And then this kind of way, I compete with the opponent in go. Yeah. This is what I prefer. Also, let's say if we need to actually do like we compete on memory. I don't really have the memory. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I do not know. So I have to figure out. But my opponent can actually rely on memory.
Right.
Yeah. So I play this kind of simple opening. Yeah. Okay. And he approach and he play Joseki. And once again, I play this one. Not only I play simple. I play something slightly unusual. So my opponent may not have the full knowledge about the follow up. I do not either. But then we compete in go. Yeah. So Tiger, and he played 2 space. If I remember correctly, 2 space is a little bit slow, but it's not a big deal.
So it should be 3 space.
It should be Tanuki.
Tanuki.
Yeah, because black we can hardly get this Atari. Yeah. But I don't think this is a problem. This is fine.
Yeah.
And then approach, yeah, so everything is normal. And I play the shoulder. Basically, you can see I just keep playing the highway, the highest way.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's something interesting. The opponent played here. Once again, I started my reading the opponent part. Why he played this move here? What does he want? This is my conclusion. The opponent wants me to go down here, and then I have a big group here, and then I have a big group there. So very likely this guy is someone who likes to actually dominate the board, who want to attack, and the opponent is the one who has a big group. Yeah, so this is actually my reading. Of course, this is just the first indicator, but I reacted in that way, and then hopefully in the following game, he will gonna give me more indicators so I can actually see is that right, just like the last game. Okay, so my reaction is I play the Keima, and I play the one speed extension. This group is alive. This stone is light. Sorry, no weak group to you. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I know that those moves are fine. Okay. And then the opponent push, so we are back to normal. And then normally here after this exchange, this corner we come to this cross cut. Yeah, this cross cut. This cross cut is the way basically the way we try to get the influence. Normally, if my understanding is white should have done this one, connect, and then capture back, and then I push here. So I rely on this stone. So here it's a little bit difficult for him to honey. He can still honey, but it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, so that I can benefit a little bit from that exchange, and also I actually get to build the bottom. Yeah, like this. And I remember, about this one I have discussed with Matthias. Matthias says he just want to play here, and then I just Atari here. You capture, I descend. This exchange, you can see how strong that shape is supposed to be, and I shoulder. You just answer me. I'm still happy. Yeah. So those are the ones. First one to me is the red one, and the second one is actually I have discussed with Matthias before, and he has asked me about it. In the game, my opponent played here. I said, what the heck is this? I don't get it. I don't get it. And once again, when I don't get it, okay, then I just answer for. My opponent play here. I still do the Atari and decent. I still get this exchange benefit, but I get extra. So this moment I get it. So my opponent probably is not very good on handling those kind of detailed stuff. So probably I can just gain like this little by little. So let's say opening just a few moves, I get some information. Okay, and then this move gave me huge information. You can see this move basically actually tells earlier my this judgment on your group is not alive, I'm gonna attack you, is likely a red judgment. It's likely a red judgment here because once again he's speaking the same language. All right.
I did this in the same in the game with me.
Okay.
With Silco.
All right. So I received this indicator. So I jump and I take out my group. Okay. This and then there's another indicator on the opponent Tanuki. Okay. This Tanuki is also an important indicator here. What does this mean? Because he just make an exchange. He didn't really keep attacking. That basically means he believed that exchange he gained. Not true. Not true, but he believes so. Why is that? This basically means he believes territory is everything, influence. He wouldn't say nothing. Likely, no, he wouldn't say nothing, but he valued that low. Right. Yeah. So basically, all those moves are indicator. Okay, and so basically you don't value influence too much. I take it.
So he will give it.
Then he will gonna give it to me. All right, and then basically also my whole board actually serve for that. Okay, this one I connect here. I take it, and honey here, and he honey and decent to live. I just make strong shape. Okay, and then this one I have to block here, and my offset has a little problem here, but then this corner there's a code. Okay, I can show that code. So this Yeah, because it's mirror, so it doesn't matter either one. And a honey here, and honey from this one, connect, empty, log, honey, and I connect back. So it's actually a one step code. Yeah, like that. So I have to block there in order to keep this corner code. So I'd rather give the outside one cutting point. The moment when this one happens, I know I'm gonna win the game. Yeah, because it's just a call, and it's not even a direct call.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the more important thing is the opponent gave me this important spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this moment I know I'm gonna win the game. Once again, it's just about how fast and how long this game will gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I showed those. As I've mentioned to you today, my mindset is I'm talking to Miko, I'm talking to our viewers, but my mindset is I'm talking to Matthias. I know that Matthias will gonna, either Matthias is watching or Matthias will at least check the video after. Matthias, I'm speaking to you. You get it? This is the way to get the indicator. Yeah, this is your way to actually understand your opponent. And first time this happens, you may not be sure. Doesn't matter. You assume you're right, and then keep doing it. And keep doing it. Normally when the second indicator is given, likely you're right. Yeah.
So when you don't understand, you try to save time and just play the obvious move.
In the opening, you can do like that. If in a complicated situation, the opponent play a move I do not understand. If I think the most obvious move obviously doesn't have problem, I will play it. But if I'm not sure, I may choose anything but the obvious move. Because then that basically means in a complicated situation, my opponent has a setup against me, and very likely that setup is starting from my most obvious answer. Then I will, if I have no idea what he's doing there, and the most obvious move, I'm not sure if that's good, and then I will choose to avoid that. But in the opening, yes. Because in the opening, I play the most obvious move, it can hardly be bad. Yeah, just to tell here, today I'm talking mostly, you may say I'm still doing a Go commentary, but it's more like I'm actually introducing my experience. And hopefully my experience will gonna benefit you. So that is why here I'm talking like this. All right, the next move is once again indicator. Okay, this kind of indicator is actually interesting. What does this move mean? This move is back to basically to me earlier, this one and this one.
Yeah, because you haven't answered that one kind of like ice wise. So like now he's thinking like he can cut here and benefit from you playing this, answering this move like that. So
so he's basically saying I'm gonna separate you and I'm gonna attack. So basically it's similar as earlier the pincer. You have big group, I'm gonna attack. I dominate the board. This is very likely what he's thinking, and this has already happened like 3 times. All those 3 moves here. But this time this is an indicator, but actually it doesn't matter anymore because I believe I'm a good player. And I play the shape move. I play the shape move, so I attack here.
Wants to attack without influence.
But let's say I don't even answer that, because to me this shape is there's a problem. Because in the game you push this one. If Atari happens and I just show a simple one, Atari, and this one is a net. So here this is actually some reading involved, of course. And let's say this one can be a challenge, which is what he did in the game. Because if I do, for example, this kind of Atari, this Atari can be serious. Because here if I call it take and then this cut. So here black need to be very cautious. At least that's my point during the game. So I played this one.
Nice.
It's ugly, but it makes sure this one and this one will not gonna have any kind of impact. I'm all connected. So here need to be cautious, especially I've already defeated this move, as you can see.
That was the
the general intention has been reached already, so no need to actually take more risk. And then the opponent plays this Atari, I don't quite get it, and I say what does this move mean? I didn't get it. So fine, I just attack here. I'm all connected. This move is completely defeated. So even you run, I'm gonna play here. What the hell?
Yeah.
And then my opponent play here. Ah, now I understand why he attacked from there. Basically here he Tanuki and then he take. I can still connect.
Yeah.
So he's saying the connection is goated, but I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind, and I don't even care to capture that move because here bottom. Yeah, this Moyo is far more important. I honey and double honey, so I just enlarge this thing. And the opponent just keep playing shape move. And he thought he broke me, but actually I don't care because this thing is too big. And this group is very strong anyway.
Did you have a chance to cut there?
Like maybe?
Without a honey, even?
You mean this one, huh?
Yeah.
This one, I read a little bit, is, I mean, if Atari happens and Nobi, I cut him off, but is he weak?
Yeah, okay.
And then I will be low here.
Yeah.
To me, it's not worth it.
Okay.
Maybe the better question is, how about I cut now? I think that's a better question, but it's a similar situation as he Atari I connect and he turn. There's a lot of forcing more against this one. Is this really better?
Yeah.
So my conclusion is that cut is his problem.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
And to me here, he should fix that cut. So in the game, when the opponent plays the greedy move, play here, I was extremely happy. Because this move means two things locally. One, the two stone is mine anytime, which basically this stone doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But the second thing is more important. Second thing is I can also choose push, cut, and then I have this cut. Of course, it doesn't work. But that means outside he can't have very short of liberties. That indicator means when I came out, I still came in. Done. Yeah, so outside is completely mine, and this stone also doesn't exist because I can switch between two variations. Yeah. So I have this kind of giant Moyo already, and the bottom is basically my territory already. How can I lose? Yeah. Okay. So he shoulder here, and I don't need to actually care about that. I just need to keep the main part. And the only thing I need to care about is this thing shouldn't die. Yeah. Okay. I Atari here, and I get this turn, and I peep. To be honest, this peep is a little bit overplayed as retrospect. I feel like this game is too easy. The opponent is too bad, and I'm pushing him around. You know, it's a little bit like that. This one, as retrospect, is overplayed.
Right.
Yeah. And but then I think the opponent, my way of playing make him very uncomfortable, and he's probably a little bit scared. So he quickly just he did this one cross cut. I still just take care of the main thing. And he Atari and he leave. I don't care. I don't care. So I put here. I just keep basically taking benefit.
Yeah.
Okay. This is probably the last challenge. When he push. Yeah. This is the one actually he tries to challenge for once.
Yeah.
Okay. I hold back. And I was basically kind of nervously waiting will the cut happen. I was a little bit nervous because this one happens. I'm probably gonna let the top side go, but then I'm gonna kill this thing. But then top side is a loss. Probably even if I don't kill the right side, I'm still good, but top side is a loss.
Right.
Yeah, so this is actually a nervous moment. Will he cut because I have to Nobi? I'm not gonna face to it. This one happens, doesn't matter.
Right. But what would have happened if he cut?
It might have. I didn't think about it, but I will Nobi here. Probably he's gonna Atari this one. I'm gonna descend this one, and I have the Atari here. I mean, I have this kind of decent Atari here, and actually I have many Atari, more than one. So very likely I kill.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Very likely I kill, but I didn't think of too much about detail. I was just thinking about, in the worst case, I still give me, he leaves small, I get this thing, even if the top side is a loss. Yeah, so I didn't really think too much about detail on this one. But at least if this card happens, it's a challenge. Yeah, but this one, this challenge didn't happen. Okay, I connect. The tiger, I don't care, I get the decent. Okay, and then the opponent put here, and he makes the eye. Okay, this is the last story I want to talk about before the break. And you just make the eye? You just want to leave? Of course you can leave. I Kozumi, you leave. And then I'm just gonna probably play a stone somewhere here. I completely accomplished this box. What the
airport.
Heck? And then this moment, I decide, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and he leave. I'm gonna play the top side. This game probably we're gonna last for another 10 minutes. I just need to play stones.
Right, yeah.
And then I come back to I went to bathroom. I come back.
Yeah.
The board is clean. The board is clean. My opponent has dressed up already. He has signed everything and handed me the pen. I said, "What happened?"
Yeah.
I didn't understand, and so basically he said he just did like this, and then he left. I've never seen anyone resign in that way.
That's no airport. That's a country. Yeah.
This is actually the most weird reason I've ever experienced. But I guess my opponent is very disappointed about his game.
Yeah.
But I guess one of the major reasons he gets disappointed about this game is I know what he like, and I keep disappointing him.
Yeah.
So this is round 2. And then, do you think I played round 2? I don't feel like I played round 2 at all.
Yeah.
This is not a game.
I see.
But probably that's because I understand the people. Because I'm a coach.
Yeah.
I understand the people, and I read people, and that may make my game a lot easier.
Yeah.
So some moves are in the indicator. You look into the move. Those moves actually represent what he's thinking about, and especially in the early game, that actually shows his personal preference. And that actually can be helpful to you to figure out what kind of opponent you are playing against, and then how to prevent him to actually get the kind of game he wants. Of course, I mean, I can do like that. That is mainly because I'm a teacher, and I know how to handle different kind of games, so I can be flexible. So there's no such thing necessarily like I like territory or I like influence.
Right.
Yeah. As you can see, this game I play influence. I'm pretty comfortable. But I used to all the way play territory. Miko knows me. Yeah. So I can be flexible on this, and this actually give me some tactical advantage as well. Yeah. I guess I play against this kind of opponent it hurts them. It hurts them. But actually, it's proven to be it also hurts me because I played 2 games. This is day 1. Day 1 is done.
Yeah.
Have I played any game? I don't feel like I played anything at all. This is the way. I mean, when I play against, for example, Davide Bernardis, we have talked about those games.
Yeah.
I played against Matthias. We also talked about those games. These games are way easier than those games. So it's easier than those training game when I play against those students who I have some slight advantage against.
Yeah.
So this doesn't feel like I have played any game in day 1. Yeah. Okay, day 1 done. Okay, I guess we probably should enter some sort of break.
Yeah. So Jeff will have a snack, and I will show you the video of last year. So 3-minute break, and then we come back.
Yeah. What?
My life, nothing special. I just had some interesting time with bird in the past few nights. And then several birds come over and they basically speak to me and lead me the way. And
what? Good description of us. Mikko is some random dude. Jeff is some strong random dude.
Decent, capture, and haha, you're not alive as a whole.
Together they are funny random dudes.
This is not fun.
I was the kid who wanted to have candy, and then you were like, no. We just had candy yesterday. Like a train, like choo-choo.
You build a tree in your yard. Why is that?
Problem, officer? You have to build like 2 walls and a hut.
I'm a strong man. I'm the best in the world.
You take it or go home and sleep.
Huh?
Can you hear the music here? The music is basically one tone. Not alive, not alive.
Okay. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh my god.
Born to be one. Du hast mich gefragt.
Yeah, but
donation goal going on. Donation for Antti.
We can do this, huh?
Yeah, it's there. Go Jam, hype. We have a special guest, Antti Törmänen, famous from Do You Want to Be a Millionaire question in Finland.
What is the meaning of life? I'm not a strong chess player or anything. I don't even know that much about chess. What? I have no idea what's going on here. Cockroach is not living, it's not dying.
I think there's some cool story, huh?
Definitely some cool story.
Coast story.
The ghost story.
Scary.
Ooh.
You only take down the edge, so the main cake remain.
When you cannot get all of the cake, but you want to get as much as possible, then you just grab it from the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go from the edge.
Just take a spoon and like stick right in the middle and just start eating.
Just for our viewers, when Auntie said realistically, that has nothing to do with this game.
Just this. And just.
Cut me, please.
Ah.
And he does. Just do it. But those cartridges were amazing. Do you have the 5? Or do you have to resign?
Do you want to happily lose a game or sadly win a game?
Oh my God.
Oh no. And 5 first?
No, come on. What? Oh gosh.
Like, yeah, delicious is normal, right?
Yeah,
that's not-
delicious. Yeah.
Very.
Delicious.
So I would say it's extremely delicious.
I think even the Japanese say it's just oishi, oishi.
What is the opposite then?
The taste is fine.
Disgusting. This Portuguese is disgusting. Where's my pizza? Yeah, where's the pizza? I checked my pizza behind the door. It wasn't still there. We talked about AI. We talked about food. My pizza didn't come.
I don't know how you manage to have a lot of fun.
It annoys me that there's a fruit fly and I bet it knows. It knows that I'm doing something that I cannot kill it.
It's dead, huh?
Got it. And we're back. Well, Jeff is still preparing his food. But, yes. You live for the compilation videos? Yes. Me too. I should have more time to make them. Have so many ideas, but so little energy and time to do them. But yeah, good that you like them. I like them too. Yeah, Jeff is eating chicken, I guess this time, not banana. You didn't know that one existed, this video? Yeah, it's in YouTube if you want to see. What games are you playing now? Me? I just finished Disco Elysium. Ending of that one was quite disappointing because the story was kind of like a mystery game, like who done it kind of thing, and the like. Well, you can mute if you don't want to have spoilers for that game. I will lower my hand when the spoiler is off. So yes, the ending was basically that there's a random guy in the one island, and that's the killer. The story didn't have anything to do with that guy previously. It wasn't hinted at all that there's a guy on some island, but that guy just sniped the guy that died in that game, and that was the solution. And there were like so many different kind of so many different people who could have done it, and they prepared the story, like build it up for so long, and then suddenly it's just this random dude who lived on that island for like 40 years after wars or something like that. He has done just like lived there by like some suspicious food and like just sniped because he didn't have anything else to do. He just wanted to like show his opinion about the world. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing ending to me, but yeah, otherwise it was a very good game. What else? I have finished also Crash Team, not Crash Team Racing, Crash Bandicoot 4. That one on Switch, and then I got yeah, spoilers is off. Yes, Crash Bandicoot 4 I also finished, and then I got some games like I got the Chinatown kind of thing, like what was it, Chinatown Agency or something like that, kind of like a point and click kind of mystery game. Chinatown something agency. It was a very new one, like it just came out, I guess. And then I want to try also the, what is that, walking simulator kind of game that where you deliver packages. where there's the like there's the actor from Walking Dead. What is that game? I don't remember the name of that game, but anyway, the walking simulator. Where's the baby and it's very weird sci-fi game. Anyway, I bought that one that I might play in some point. But yeah, I haven't had like time for streaming the games, so GTR spoilers. Yeah, I mean not Crash Team Racing, but yeah, Crash Team Racing also got the new kind of like a remake of the Crash Team Racing. It had the original levels and everything, but it was I guess it was a little bit harder than Crash Team Racing original on I guess it was PlayStation 1 or 2. Which one was it? I don't remember. But yeah, Crash Team Racing on the original one was, I mean, I played it for like so long because it was like kind of like we didn't have that many games back then, so like I had to play what I had. So that was one game, and I played it like so much that I still my muscles remember every move, and still like it was hard for me the remake. So like I kind of appreciate that they had the difficulty level up. So those who are nostalgic for that game, they can still like have a replay that it's satisfying to get better. But some people were complaining about that game that it's way too difficult, but just have to get good. Yeah, those were the games that I have been playing. What about you guys? Have you been playing any? Yeah, Death Stranding was the name. Yeah, that's Death Stranding. I want to like try that one also. This is a very weird game. Like you have like kind of some kind of rain that makes you older, and then there is a baby that you have to deliver somewhere, and but yeah, have you played any games? Playing Elden Ring or something? Is there any Elden Ring players? I only watched Elden Ring. Didn't play it. That's not my kind of game. I don't like games that you just beat the boss to get to the next boss. Been watching Horizon Forbidden West and Elden Ring. Yeah, those are the games that I like to watch, but I don't like to play because I have so many other games that I could play other than just bang my head against the wall with difficult bosses. Those are not my kind of games. I like to use my brain rather than like imaginary muscles. I don't know about Death Stranding is that you it's bad if you fall over with the nuke in your backpack. Yeah, the physics are pretty interesting in that game. You have like a huge pile of boxes in your backpack, and it can like fall over if you have too many. Hack and slash is the only good genre. Well, hack and slash is probably like I play it sometimes with my friends, but like I wouldn't play on my own. That's kind of like action movies that you don't necessarily like to watch them alone, but it's something fun to watch, like some Arnold Schwarzenegger movie or something that you like to watch together with friends, but yeah, you're probably not going to enjoy it that much alone. So somehow it's that for me. Like I don't usually put that action movies on, so the action games are kind of like the same genre for me. It's something to like do together, but it's kind of boring alone. There has to be some kind of like different twist in hack and slash if I would play that. There has to be kind of like a some time travel teleportation kind of sci-fi thing that like would be great. some Go games on this channel have been hack and slash. Yeah. I guess the issue is that you don't want to think when you play video games. Well, that's it's all about like what for are you playing? Like what kind of fun are you having? Like if you're playing video games for like put your brain aside and just have some entertainment, that's like action movies are great for that too. You don't have to think about anything because the story is very simple. You have a bad guy and good guy and they are shooting each other and someone dies. It's like you don't have to have like deep meaning behind the behind the stuff that they're doing on the screen, but that's just like bullets are like ricocheting and like you just kill guys and like that's kind of like a brainless fun. So like if you like to have that kind of fun that you're using, for example, brain at work, like well I am also using, you sometimes don't have like brain energy, brain juices enough for like later use, so you rather watch something light or play something light. So I get that, but like I usually still enjoy somehow using my brain also for entertainment. How was the chicken? Good as always.
Similar as this kind of game. I feel nothing.
It's something that you put your mouth to have a meal.
Yeah.
Yes, energy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can move on to the third game.
Third game, yes.
Yeah. Third game, I'm finally white. Yeah, the background of the third game is after let's say after round 2 we have 5 players with 2 wins, thanks to the organizers top group setting.
Should this be Wuhan Han?
No, this is correct. This is correct. Yeah, which means we have 5 players with 2 wins, so somebody will be paired down, and I'm the one who get paired down in this round.
That's just kind of like unlucky.
Yeah. Yeah. So this round I get paired down, and before the game, my opponent talked to me because you can see another Chinese name. He's a student studying in Germany, and he told me that he has been one of our viewers here on this channel. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's here now. Yeah, if if you are here now, yeah, please say hi to us because we are going to talk about your game. Yeah.
Or not. I mean, like you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, yeah. But okay, so he has actually been watching some of our stream. I'm not sure if I watch our stream live or maybe afterwards. The video. Yeah. That one I'm not sure, but yeah, he's basically one of us here. Yeah, yes. And so he spoke to me in a very polite way. Yeah. All right. But I don't know anything else. That's all what I know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is the third game, and then I get paired down, and so this is the game, and I'm white. Okay.
It's kind of weird, like when you see the like dudes that have been watching our stream, because like they have been watching us like almost like every Friday or whatever, and we haven't seen them at all.
I don't know them.
So this kind of like when people, for example, went to like came to us in
real life,
Brussels Congress, for example. I haven't seen them at all, but they have been watching us, and they know like
yes,
they know about us, but we don't know you guys at all. But like if you like to like introduce yourself, for example, you can do it, for example, in Discord. So to, like have some kind of like a community, like sharing each other's faces, or like what do we do for life or whatever.
Yeah.
So like that would be nice to hear from you also, like because you know us so well. It would be also nice to know you. So
right. Yeah.
The 2 ways.
Right. Okay. So let's continue here. So I need to click here. Okay.
Yeah. Hello, XX. like, I'm a Go player. Everyone goes and introduces what they do. I play Go. How about you? Oh, I play Go.
Yeah. Okay, but here I follow the same policy. Yeah, this kind of short and not very usual opening.
Yeah.
And the opening this time here, turn first. I don't think it matters. And one space. One space inside of two space from the last opponent means he's slightly more cautious and he alert more about the influence. So this first move shows he's a little bit more cautious than the last one. I'm here talking about the indicator, but this one is just a guess because it's just one move and it's normal move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I just follow my policy. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but do you have a Discord channel specifically for this stream? Yes, we have. Discord. Yeah. Thanks to Dusty Paduk.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I follow this policy. Here we can actually make go part longer, and when you make the go part longer, potentially there can be more indicator. Yeah. Potentially there can be more indicators, so you get to know the information about the opponent in case if you don't. Yeah, so this is I mean, of course, this is also the way to prevent those kind of a copy competition. Yeah, or let's say the memorizing competition.
Yeah, so Josekis don't show that much.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Yeah,
because everyone do the same thing, right? And it's very long, and if you play 4 counter Joseki, you have actually limited information before the middle game.
Yeah, true.
Okay. And okay, this move is an indicator. So there's so many empty area. He went to far corner. My best guess is he likes territory and influence. He doesn't really give too much value. Yeah, that's my best guess. And because I guess like that, and also my bottom right corner, the situation suits that. So once again, I take influence. I mean, you saw I play influence all the time. I just want to tell you, at least the first few rounds, it's kind of like I chose that because of my opponent's choice. It's more or less because of that. You say in the following rounds, what have you done? I want to tell you, in the following rounds, I'm tired. And then I played the first 3 games and it is proven to be successful. So I went to kind of autopilot. So it was successful. Let's just not change anything. Let's just keep doing it. But the first 3 rounds I played in that way because my opponent did something and gave me some indicator and I just react accordingly.
Yeah. Too bad you only get to use the people reading against weaker players in Europe. Because
people reading. Use the people reading.
So you cannot use the people reading against like the way that you're now like teasing the like that you have indicators and then you
okay. The thing here is Victor. Like European top players, I know them. I don't need to use this kind of indicator. I've studied enough about their games. So so basically this is useful for any opponent. I would say unknown. Unknown. That part can be helpful. Regarding to what happens in the following rounds, I guess I'm gonna leave it to the next stream. But actually, I have already mentioned. I know it sounds very much like an excuse, but because of the water thing I have explained. My sleeping in those days basically could become much shorter, and I'm tired already. Yeah, normally let's say Miko probably knows about me. I play tournament game. First game I'm excited, it's fun. Second game, okay, it's kind of interesting. Third game, okay, I can play. Fourth game, why am I still here? Fifth game, god damn it, I hate it.
Yeah, that's like me with alcohol. First sip, okay, this sounds tastes quite good, and then the next sip, I lost the taste already, kinda. The third sip is already like, what the hell is this? This all tastes like alcohol, nothing else. So that's why I don't drink usually.
Yeah, I knew about this problem, but partly, let's say this kind of problem, partly also, let's say my physical problem, and that is why the water thing actually restrict my ability. I knew about this, and that is why I rarely play tournament myself. Instead, my students play tournament and I help them because I know there's something I will have a difficulty to achieve, but they can because they don't have all my those kind of problem. But yeah, actually they have some different kind of problem, but I believe I can help. Yeah, I mean this kind of you call it people reading. Yeah. People reading is basically from my experience of coaching. Yeah, I'm coaching my students actually to fight on top of Europe, and then basically, Jeff, how do I play against this guy? I read his game, and then from his game, from some of those kind of his the indicator, I find out likely what he like, what he doesn't like. All right, and if there's this kind of repeated phenomenon, then I know very likely this is what he like, he doesn't like. So I have those kind of experience already for several years. Yeah, this is actually how it comes. And if you say I only use this kind of people reading against the weaker player in Europe, I think it also can be useful for strong players, but it needs to be unknown. But yeah, if we say European top players, they are all known, right? Yeah, just want to let's say reply to you about that comment.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I just play the same. And the Tiger is a cautious way in which let's say white black is maximizing the interest in the corner, but actually black will gonna lose something on the right side like this.
Yeah, so you know European players, of course, like
I do.
But like you can use this for of course like for Asians and Americans. Like you just have to like get the indicators first because like you don't know them at all. So like it's a slower process. But like of course like for European players, you don't have to use this way anymore because it's you know already.
Yeah, that is one. And the second, there's another one. When we come to higher level, this basically like how I play Go. I can play territory, I can play influence, I can do either way. When you come to higher level, you say I don't let you get the way you like. Then they play the way they don't necessarily like. Is that a big problem to them? You know, let's say when it comes to that level, the problem also becomes smaller. At this level, the problem is bigger to them. Yeah. So this will gonna potentially make your game against this level player easier, and then hopefully in tournament it saves your energy. Not like let's say no disrespect to weaker rank player. It's just a kind of like a strategical choice. Okay. So provide of course honey and take the outside. And in the game, black actually took a little bit to think, and black decided to descend. This is an important indicator. This is an important indicator because when black has a ladder, black's supposed to double honey here. And then Atari here, Atari this one, and cut here. This Atari, so black corner locally is dead. It looks scary, but then this one you push honey, Atari push here and turn, and then you cannot handle both. So basically, those two will be laddered. Yeah, this is supposed to be the variation. And so black can double honey and white actually cannot really resist. It's
so
supposed
you should
to be
have
like
just
this.
Play if you double honey, you should have
Then white can only do this one and then come back.
Right. Yeah.
And then black Atari here and then white tiger this. It's this corner supposed to be like this, so black corner will be bigger. Yeah. So black just in the game he just live like this. It's smaller, but if you say this is problematic. A lot of problem on this move. I don't think so. It's a little bit difference. But this is an indicator. This tells me he's very cautious. Yeah, because that variation it requires a lot of reading. So very likely he doesn't know that about that variation, and that variation looks to him risky. So he's a cautious person. Yeah. Okay. And then Atari and Tiger. So basically you can see I play the same. Yeah, I just play strong shape. Yeah. So this is the way. I wouldn't easily mess up. Yeah. Okay. He's a cautious person here. Okay, this is actually something important. Okay, then I showed it here, so I keep him low, and then I still work on this thing. But first I keep him low. Yeah. The opponent played here. You know, this is actually very obvious to any opponent when he plays this kind of pincer. He wants you to go down. He wants you to go down, and so number one thing, you don't go down. Yeah, you're not gonna, because you know that you do not go down. It's very well a choice.
Yeah.
So number one thing, you do not go down. Very likely he wants you to block down here, push up here, and then jump like this.
Yeah.
And then he fight that. He attack you and automatically into this. So number one thing, you do not do that. Of course. Okay. But then I played this move. This move, once again, don't do this if this is your game. Don't do this. This move against the corner is Sene, but it's not Sene because there's so many big moves on the board. Yeah, you play 2 moves in a row to capture the corner is too small, especially when your outside is that strong. I played here because the opponent, my best guess is he's a very cautious person.
Okay, why this timing though? Like why just now?
Well, it's mainly his turn here is kind of annoying. Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess that he is this kind of person. And here I'm gonna Tanuki, and I didn't decide where exactly I'm gonna play. You will see soon. Okay. Yeah. So this one, I believe he's gonna answer me, and he did. And I want to actually get this move, so this is my territory. Yeah. If I play here directly, this turn is pretty annoying, right?
Still worth playing 32 points that corner.
I'm not sure. If I were black, I wouldn't answer that.
If it's 32 points and you have 2 moves, then it's like like 15, 16 points, and that's easily the 1 move in opening. Yeah,
especially white outside is strong like this, so there's very limited tactical value. So if I were black, I wouldn't answer that.
R18 was 32-point move. Yeah, but like well, white P18 wasn't that big. I mean, surely it takes away that turn of black, but like imagine that white has to have 2 moves to kill that to get that 32 points. So, and maybe a little bit extra, but like because P18 wasn't big by itself, it was just threatening the corner.
Yeah.
So that's why it was wrong. Like if P18 would have been like big on its own and then it threatening the 32-point move extra, then it would be awesome. But like because P18 is not that serious otherwise, like then
yeah. But okay, so here to me, let's say that block is a little bit cheating in Go. But that is basically I believe the opponent is a cautious person, so he would answer me, and so I can get the complete top side. Yeah. Okay, and then the opponent plays this kick. Okay, this kick is a very important indicator. So once again, similar. He take corner and he take corner. You see territory. Yeah, this is actually his preference. You can see because my opponent has this kind of preference, so I just naturally take influence. I play Moyo. Yeah, it's not like at least the first few games I played that naturally. Because my opponent basically believe territory is big and they actually value low on influence, so I take influence. And this move is very funny because from how it look like, it's funny, right? It's like he make an elephant eye, and so white actually get there. And but I didn't make it. He made that happen. So when I look at it, it's very funny. And I didn't understand, but after the game, he told me that in this kind of shape, he said normally this is the AI best move.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he has told me. Probably he's right. Often in this kind of shape, this is the AI best move, but I didn't understand it, so I still wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't understand, so I just play a big move.
And I guess that move just wants you to run, so like.
So of course I don't run. Yeah. Okay. And then the opponent play attachment. That makes sense because this stone is kind of like the fish bone. Yeah, on his neck here. So probably just completely finish him. Yeah, it's like that. But then this move surprised me. Why you want to actually open the door for this move again? There's only one explanation. Corner. You can see corner. Yeah, so basically now I have confirmed the opponent is cautious and he's very territorial. Yeah. Okay, so he will finish territory. I take influence. Okay. And here he want to attack me. Will automatically enter my domain. Yeah. All right. And of course, I'm weak. I take care of myself because to me this shape can be problematic. But I first have to take care of myself. Otherwise, I cannot attack. Okay.
Yeah.
And this move surprised me a little bit because I expect to peep first and then descend. This is something I expect to happen. When he directly descend here, in the future when peep happens, I might attack from the outside. So this one actually helped me a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, it is a strange move for territorial player too. Yeah, it's probably like Jeff said, like he just copied AI and probably didn't know that much. Like, what's the meaning?
Yeah, he played that move because he said often that is the AI best move. That has nothing to do with his style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be his any style, and he said I have learned this normally in this kind of shape the AI best move, and he played. So yeah, that is different from the style discussion, or let's say you may say that's a completely different topic.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I play this shoulder here, so I'm basically representing this block is big and outside is big. Which one you're gonna choose? And I saw the territorial player we're gonna take this one and give me that one. And I'm surprised he took neither. And he showed it here. So let's say so he's probably often the one who take territory and then limit the opponent's money. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised that he played here, but in any case, I just answer and I keep some basic territory. And then he plays this one. This one, once again, the shape you can see earlier. This shape is already a little bit problematic. This shape is also a little bit problematic. Yeah. So here the shape is actually worth noting. That not only this shape, also this 3 space jump. Yeah, if I were black, I definitely wouldn't do like this. I'd rather, for example, if I follow his logic, I'd rather just do this. Yeah, so this stone is light, and if white, then on the next move, black may push and get some eyes. Yeah. If I follow his logic, I'd rather just do like this. So, or if for example, he's my student and he play here, I'll say, if I think like you, I'm gonna play this game. Yeah, because this is a far better shape. Yeah. So this one, so already a few moves that he play and he cares limited about shape. This is also worth noting.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I block here because this one disappoint him. Yeah, simply, and also my group is alive and he didn't peep. Okay, but the next move surprised me that he honey. He probably think I block and he connect and then I have a cutting point and my territory becomes smaller. So he think about territory a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that I don't care about territory. I get this turn. That's what I really want. The center.
Yeah.
And I get that for free. And after this area is strong and now I attack the shape. Yeah, that is actually on this shape I have prepared all the time. And actually here I expect some sort of honey happen and then in the center will be fight and then I have prepared this strong shape. Very likely I'm not afraid about this fight. Yeah, that's my rough thinking about this. And once again my opponent surprised me by just Nobi. Just to capture that stone.
Yeah.
And that stone to me is not very big. But yeah, so here basically he just keep getting territory, one direction. Okay, and then I have no choice. I basically keep getting influence. I need to attack. So I separate here and attack. I separate those two because there's also this jump. Yeah, my plan is if I get one of them, basically territory is balanced. And in the game, my opponent chose to run. This shape, from my perspective, I'm very happy. Yeah, I got this kind of shape.
This is the basic toothpaste.
Yeah, and then here attach. I'm also very happy because so I just want to separate you and your help.
Yeah.
When the opponent cross cut, I understand him. That's actually his planning here.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, it's basically like what is shown in the game. Atari. He's pretty happy by getting this and he got it connected. The problem is this connection, there's a cutting point,
Yeah.
And after white get this strong shape here, first the white shape is complete. Black left side can hardly be anything big. So I know that black cannot increase. And with those two cutting points, I know that if I accomplish the red side, I have the number. Yeah. So basically, I just went for the number. Yeah. So I honey here. This moment when I push, I took some risk. I actually expect black challenge, and then I connect. And I'm saying maybe I don't have the right side, but your shape here is that big. I'm gonna jump here. I get this much territory here. There you face to this. And my earlier observation was right. He's a cautious player.
Yeah.
So he plays this one. And I get both this one and this. Yeah. And here, honey. And he once again cautious, connect back. And over here, I get that territory. This moment, I think I'm gonna win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying this game, I guess this is in comparison to the last two games, this game is slightly harder because the opponent is very cautious.
Yeah.
The opponent is very cautious and he actually takes some alert about this Moyo in advance, unlike my last opponent, which I have a Moyo and he kind of let me have it all. Here, he actually take some precaution action in advance. And that basically means I still accomplish that, but here, I think I'm leading not by that much.
Yeah.
Okay. And then here he's trying to actually make the entire left side. Yeah. This peep, he give me the timing here. So I peep here first.
Yep.
And also I jump here to connect myself. So basically I fix this card. Well, I'm saying this whole thing is problematic. So he first makes the eye. I did need to take care of this cutting point. This is actually one thing I worry about, and now it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. And this move I didn't understand. This move to me is clearly a wrong shape. This one to me it should clearly be the jump. And if he had played the jump, I'm gonna take corner. But to me, he should clearly take the jump. In the game he played here, I don't care anymore. So I just need to get that stone, make it small. I don't need to take the corner because when I take the corner, I lose the top side. Like this, potentially I can get the decent. I can keep the top side.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I don't need to do that. And more importantly, I want to get this one. So to attack his center. This move, as retrospect, how good it is, I'm not sure. We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Because in the game, he calls me here. I jump. It works here. I can potentially capture them. Capture those four. But then, because I can't let him easily leave. I let him easily leave. I lose a center move. I wouldn't get anything in the center. He was gonna connect everything back. That basically means in the game, I need to turn this one. I peep this one and I get second line connection. So I lost something on the top set territory. So I potentially gain something here. I lose something there. And also he leave like this. It will gonna hurt my shapes here a little bit here. I will also lose some points here. So in the end, is this a good action? I'm not.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So probably I thought it over. If I played again, I'd rather I don't take this action at all. I just simply play endgame. Yeah. Okay. But then we come back to endgame, and I know that here I have the number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm very confident I have the number. Initially, I plan to do this one, and then exchange all those, and then behind it here. But this honey is really big. I'm afraid I decent here. He will gonna directly come to me, and then I have some weak shape or some cutting point around here.
Can you cut actually those 5 stones also?
Which one?
Like this.
Wait, I didn't think about it because I missed this short of liberty. Let me think.
What can you do?
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed that. Simply, I missed that. Basically, okay, this variation. I thought I'm dead like this, and I missed this one. I just missed this one.
Yeah, understandable.
I just missed this one because I thought I'm dead inside.
Yeah.
And also, I think I have the number. If I'm forced to cut something off, probably I will see it. So probably I have the number.
Sunship Train. Yes. Thanks for following.
I didn't see that at all. I only know that here I can cut off the 4.
Yeah.
But okay, you can see here, in general, I feel good about it because I supposed to decent play those center move and then I come back here to 100. That's the original plan. And I worry about what if he come in around here and I have some weakness around here. Yeah. And I don't think I need that. So I just play the honey here. And I think that's enough for me to win. And I basically give him that.
Oh, yeah.
And so basically I just get all those. To me, I win the game. And the falling is just in general end game. Yeah, you actually here I gave him that honey. You can see that's actually a big difference. But I know that I have the number, so I don't care anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really record till the very end, and in the end, it's White won by 8.5. So White win by 1 point on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's too comfortable number, so like yeah, there's some detail I didn't really care too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I guess in comparison to the first two games, this game at least I played.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, let's say I have those first 3 rounds. And then the 4th round, I'm gonna play against the strongest player in this tournament. You know, this is probably not a good idea, right?
Yeah.
In a sense, I'm a little bit unfortunate because the first round opponent is understandable. Yeah, because it's random. The second round opponent is actually the one who actually won against Javier by time.
Yeah, by time. Yeah.
And the third round, I get paired down.
Yeah, that's unfair. Yeah, I mean, very unlucky.
Yeah, it's just unlucky. I can't really blame the organizer on this kind of stuff. It's just it happens.
Yeah. I'm unlucky what I meant. Yes.
Yeah. Well, okay. So those are the first. Those are my first 3 rounds. So basically, I mean, I guess this opponent gave me a little bit difficulty because I still need to plan something. Yeah, I need to plan for something, but actually I can see that he's in general cautious, and actually I get to benefit from that, and then that still makes the game in general easy.
Yeah.
In general easy, but those kind of 3 games clearly wouldn't be helpful for the coming difficult games. Yeah. So yeah. But I hope here mainly as I mentioned, I'm kind of here speaking to Matthias. Those indicators basically is a way when you play against unknown opponent, you don't really have the information about the opponent.
Yeah.
How you get to see about their preference. You can have your first guess, and it's an early game move. You guess it wrong, it doesn't matter. You can well guess it wrong, but you will gonna get to know some information about these unknown opponents, and that can be helpful for you to actually play the game that they don't necessarily like. Because when you play against their game, imagine you're playing against Poland here. When you play against their game, then they can be 5-dan. But when you are playing against not their game, they can be 3-dan. Yeah. So that is actually that's actually the difference here. That actually decide how easy or how difficult your game will be.
Yeah, weakening your opponent.
Yeah. In a tournament, this can be helpful. Normally, it can be helpful. So let's say you can actually finish your game without really spending too much. But I guess I spend all the 3 games like that is not ideal.
Yeah.
Well, look like I talk about it relatively fast, so it's easier. We can enter game 4 today.
Yeah, sure.
What do you think?
I mean, if the fourth game was against Die, is it is there a lot to talk about there?
Not much. That is why I guess we can talk about game 4 here.
So then the 2 games for the next one.
Yeah. Okay, let's do like that.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll also talk about game 4 then.
Yeah,
but
so that is in KGS.
Yeah, that is on KGS. So you need to download. I think it's a tip 2.
Tip 2. It's a nice name. And
the 4 from the bottom. So yeah, that one. 4 from bottom. 4 from bottom. Yeah, that one.
I mean, copy the game to disk. I guess.
Yeah, sure.
And round 4.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not our plan. Our plan today is to talk about 3 games, and then the next time 3 games as well. But it's actually earlier than I have expected. I guess we can talk about game 4. Especially game 4 is also not a game.
So you are black again.
Yeah. This game I'm black. I was happy. Yeah.
Against Jeff.
Probably as European order, it should be the other way, but yeah, we can keep it this way because Daijin Fu is what people knows.
Yeah.
I at the time when I get this pairing, I thought, okay, so basically I get all the Chinese named player in the top group in this tournament. I just have to experience one by one every single one.
Yeah. I will do four today to compensate the last week. Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is actually the game I wanted.
Yeah.
This is actually the game I wanted, and partly the reason why I want to go to Paris, because my student actually asked me how tall, let's say how tall the top of Europe this mountain is. How tall this mountain is.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I feel like it's not very high, but that's basically when I speak as a commentator, not like when I speak as a player. Yeah. And my student said, Jeff, you need to actually know. Yeah, you have to experience that. Otherwise, you do not know about our difficulty. I play against this level player. We have enormous difficulty.
Yeah,
I think both Matthias and Oscar spoke to me like this. That's my motivation on playing in this tournament.
Yeah.
So here, Thomas is here. Silgo is Thomas. Thomas is here. I can already tell that. This tournament is very tiring. I have mentioned to Miko that I'm still not completely back yet. But I have, however, roughly planned it. Once again, I have discussed with Matthias. We have a general agreement that my next tournament that I'm gonna play will be in half a year in Mannheim. So it will be on late October, and I talked to Thomas about it because Thomas doesn't live far away from me. All right, so that is a tournament I'm aiming at. Of course, same as this tournament. I have to see if I'm physically capable. This time Miko tell me something, I know that, okay, so microwave can actually cook water, and also I can order tea without taking the tea bag. That's very good tips. So hopefully next time water will not gonna be my opponent. Next time. But that is a tournament. Let's say I'm aiming at to play for next time. Also, let's say soon we're gonna have a European Championship. I need to actually prepare for my student for European Championship. So probably after the summer, then let's say I can see that let's say on the calendar, the next big tournament that I can easily play is that one. There's another big tournament that is in Ireland, but this is another annoying thing. I still hold Chinese passport, and as a Chinese passport holder to enter England or Ireland, I will need a visa. Annoying.
Will be Fisher time for sure, and more reasonable top group.
I mean, actually, I don't mind Canadian Bear Yummy. Whatever the Bear Yummy it is, don't change it. Because after we know the information, we're gonna prepare accordingly, just like this tournament. On Paris, we complain mainly they change it. As long as you have said something in advance and you don't change it, I'm very fine. Okay. All right, but let's come back here. And the morning round actually is so the last game we have talked about was so far my hardest game in this tournament, and also the relatively longest one. Hey Decros.
Hello Decros.
And relatively the longest one. And then I still remember Auntie messaged to me. I didn't really see your game, but once again, because you get a pair down, I suppose your game is easy, and that is during the lunch break. I told Auntie, it's harder than the previous round, but I guess I'm controlling. However, the next sentence, I feel like I'm tired already. Partly because of the night sleep, because of water, partly because the last round lasts longer than the first. Probably the time consumption is like the first two rounds combined. So I'm at the time I was a little bit tired already. And I will show you about this game, the sign that I'm tired. And I realized that during the game that I'm tired. You will see about that. Okay.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
You remember?
I mean that it is not that long game.
Yeah.
Wasn't it recorded, right? I mean, because yeah, this is in KGS. So
Yeah, this is from
yeah,
KGS,
yeah,
so it's
I
different
saw-
from my direction. My direction is like this.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I saw this game, so like yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So I just play something simple again, just like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he takes the corner. I take the corner. He makes the side extension. And once again, I just keep him low because I was a little bit tired still. So here, so I basically say I have the first few games experience. I'm gonna keep doing it. I keep just keeping the value and then control the game just like that. And I told myself one thing. Probably this is the part I should tell. In the past, when I was a young player, I attend tournament, and I say, yeah, because for a period of time when I live in Sweden, I was 5 times. When I play 6 times, he has a bigger number. Probably I'm bigger, and probably I'm not gonna win this game.
Yeah.
And later I noticed, not true, not true. Come on, but when you tell yourself that heavily decrease your chance to win. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And this game, I say, okay, this opponent is 8 times. I have commented about his game. I have seen his mistake. He just has a big number.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I just play my own goal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win it. Yeah, that's what I've told myself. That's not true either. It's proven to be that's not true either. But yeah, we're gonna see about that. But number one thing, don't easily just say he's a big number. That actually affected you. Yeah.
Please, hello.
Hi.
Thanks for the raid. Hello, welcome everyone.
Hi.
Let's give you a shout out. Yeah, how was your stream? And did you play Go or did you comment some games or? We are commenting on Jeff's last week's tournament games from Paris. So this is already round 4. We have commented for 4 games already. Oh, 3 games already, and this is the fourth one. Steam was great. I beat the strong opponent. Nice. It's always I feel at least like when I tried to playing on stream, it always like lowered my level, so like to handle streaming and Go at the same time, it's like splitting your brain so that you don't have like enough energy for, I mean, concentration for the game. So that's always nice to hear that you are able to play strongly on stream. Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but okay, let's come back to the game here. All right. So yeah, here, yeah, the opponent is a bigger number. But number one thing, you can't say he's a bigger number and then very unlikely I'm gonna win, because that normally you are not gonna win it. That's
number
one
mental block for yourself. Don't want.
But number 2 thing here, this is important. Yeah, and here we can actually recall. I guess it's good that today we combine the first 3 rounds with this game. Because next game, basically the first 4 games I played in the same way.
Yeah.
5th and 6th I adjusted. Basically.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So if we may recall about the first 3 games, how often do you recall I'm forced to enter something I have to read very clearly? I have to read a lot in order to get things exactly right.
Yeah, not much.
Not much, right? I actually do not recall. I probably just read a few times.
Yeah.
So mostly I can actually rely on my judgment here to handle the game here. In other words, those opponents, maybe some of them give me some difficulty, but not the specific difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually I realized after the game, I realized against this level of opponents, the specific decides. The specific decides, and that is actually important information I should tell about this game. We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So he put here, and I jump. I just you can see I play in the same way. I didn't change. Yeah. And he just a pillar here and get the corner. And I'm pretty happy. I just handle this. I connect my groups.
I usually feel I have better chance to win against bigger number than lower one. Not statistically, but my mental state differs. I feel against lower ranked players I can do anything and troll through the game.
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm playing like lower ranked players, I tend to go to their level. Like there's this Oulu guy like who said that me and one other Oulu player from Oulu are playing on the opponent's level all the time, and that's kind of true because like you've kind of when you're playing like a bigger number or like a stronger opponent, you're like the moves that your opponent is playing are more like what you have seen, for example, from pro games and stuff like that. So it is something familiar and you know how to react. But when the weaker players are doing something that you don't know, it can easily come to some complete mess and like just go to their level and concentrate on things that they are doing, and yeah, you forget that you should play your own game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Siku, that is good here. Yeah. Let's say you need to tell yourself true or not. You can win it. I would say that is very, very important. Otherwise, you can't even sit down there and play because that actually decrease your chance happening if you don't believe in it.
Yeah, it's always game of Go. It's always two players playing a game. Like you can win it. No matter the opponent. It's just the stronger your opponent, it's more unlikely. But yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Tishu, thanks for
that's Matthias. Matthias, if you are listening here, I have already commented the first 3 games there, and I would strongly recommend you to check out the video afterwards. That's for you. Yeah, and the keyword is the indicator. Yeah. Okay, just to let you know here. And Siku, I want to comment. This game is painful to watch. It's even painful for me to actually comment about this game. But I have to take the same criteria for what I have given to my student. Even if it is a very bad game, I admit this is a very bad game. And it is painful for me to even think about it. But the thing is, what do we learn from that? Why it is painful, how it comes. And this is an important lesson. And I learned from that. I hope we all learn from those. So we don't make the same mistake again. Yeah, I have been thinking about this already. And then in the next day, I reacted. Yeah, all right. Yeah, and that's why earlier I tried to give the full background here, as I already realized I'm tired, and the reason I'm tired I have mentioned about that. And next time probably I will try to minimize that. But you know, in a tournament, no matter how much you try to minimize that, it still happens. It is still there. Yeah, this time I believe before the tournament I already have done very good preparation. I talked to Miko. Yeah, here I guess we should talk about that. I talked to Miko. Normally in the morning I wake up at 9. And then in Paris, I need to wake up at 7. What I'm gonna do? Miko said, then that means in here in Finland, you need to wake up at 8. You told me this, right? Yeah. You need to wake up at 8, and then that means Paris 7. So you don't need to adjust 2 hours. 1 hour, that is enough.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks in advance, I have done this adjustment. It's successful.
Right.
It is successful. So basically, I even did that part of preparation. So do that 1 hour sleeping adjustment. Yeah, I've done that one, but it's still proven to be not enough because the water part I didn't really study enough.
Yeah,
I didn't really expect that. That kind of problem, and I'm pretty silly on those kind of Until today, Miko has told me microwave can cook water.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that. I only thought you can actually put a bowl there and then put water in and put it like how you cook and boil it. That kind you can cook water, or you can use kettle. That's the only 2 ways I know.
Yeah.
I don't know a third way. Yeah. So I didn't know about that. And of course, I'm so stupid that you can of course order tea, but don't let them to put the stuff inside it.
Yeah, because most often it's like that you pick the tea bag yourself and open it and put it there, so you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And like I remember, like at least was it in China or some other tournament, but we have been getting also hot water for tea. Just ask like, can we get hot water, and they just give it. It might be that some places might give you water just for free, or like if you have to pay the tea price, then just get the water.
I'm
just
fine.
Then just say like, I want to fill this one with hot water, thank you. Like I pay anything.
Actually, I would have done that because actually I was in water crisis during the tournament.
Yeah.
So I would like to pay. It is fine. Yeah, but I didn't really find a solution.
Yeah, and especially if you have like real reason for that, like if they are like, why would you do that? And you can explain that I can only drink like warmer water because like my stomach. So
Yeah,
like not that you just want to troll them or anything. So like that's a real reason why you have it.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to say that here, I have given the background the information on basically how things has happened, and so probably you can understand more. I'm trying to conclude, and also I'm trying to prevent the same mistake happen again. So Siku said this game is painful to watch. If it's painful for my supporters to watch, it's definitely painful to myself. But I can't run away from it. I can't run away from it because we need to serve for the next tournament. Not just for me, also I learn from my students, so I know how to take care of my students in the future tournament. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, let's for now continue.
Important data of your lost games, not only means.
Yeah, so my opponent shoulder here. He also doesn't want me to have a big Moyo, so he shoulder here, and I did something similar to those opponents here, and I keep doing this kind of stuff. You can see here my way of playing didn't change at all, right? Even if I'm playing a different level opponent, I didn't change. Yeah, and my opponent did something like me. Yeah, and I get a connection. You can see. Yeah, it's basically what I'm doing. So he noticed. Okay, I want to have Moyo, and I want to attack. All right, so I'm just gonna take care of my group. You can see my opponent actually here is as experienced. Okay, and then I attach here because this 2-space extension is too comfortable here. So I attach, and he attached me. He doesn't want to answer me. Understandable. And then basically this area we don't answer each other, which is pretty fair here. Okay, and here it comes to the first story of this game, and this story actually has an impact. In the game I play the Honey, I play the Peep. In my mind, I have prepared for the falling. I have to say I have prepared for the falling, as I'm gonna put down, sacrifice the stone. I'm gonna attack here. He attack in the corner. I capture this stone. This area is strong under my territory, and then I jump. This is what I have planned it for.
Right. But
and then in the game, I peep, he connect, I directly jump. I forgot it.
Whoops.
And then the opponent quickly descent. You can see this moment actually I took a while here to think. I'm not sure if when you are watching the game live there. Actually I took a while to think. I was asking myself, I'm not thinking about the goal here. I was asking myself, how the hell you forget it?
Whoops.
I asked myself, how the hell you can possibly forget it there? That's impossible. So what I'm saying here is then I told myself, Jeff, you are probably really tired. And because here you forgot it. And if you remember, I have in our channel we have talked about one game I play against Matthias. I also forgot there's a certain move I have, but that's in the second half of the game. And that game, I know that in the second half I was tired. Here it's in the opening, I'm already tired. Not just this, but also that will be the game with Ben Zero. We're gonna talk about it next time. I mean, in that game, there's also this kind of you can see I'm tired again. I forgot what I want to say. But there's some similarity with Ben Zero game, but I forgot what exactly I want to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry here, but here, I just forgot. Right, now I remember. So here, okay, if this one has happened, this is my planning, but this is white Sunday next, so white move next.
Right
here, this is a black loss. So this area is no longer territory. There's a cut. So very likely this area is white territory. But after all, black earn a move.
Right.
So if you say, and I was thinking about that in the game too, how bad it is? Probably objectively in goal, not that bad. But it feels bad. It feels bad, and then I feel like probably not by much, but probably I'm behind. In my game with Ben, this happens. It's just in that game that happens to Ben.
Right.
Ben feel bad about it when it is actually good to him. Here I already feel bad about the game, and I know that I'm tired. Because I planned it for that, but I forgot it. Okay, but I keep the same policy. I just play a big move. Yeah, and also aiming at this area in vision to actually threat this stone.
Right.
Okay, and in the game, my opponent cut here, of course. And I have no choice. Admit that I get strong shape.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then my opponent come out from here. This is a decisive moment. This is a decisive moment. I guess you still remember how I played the first 3 moves. The first 3 moves is basically I have a plan, and then my opponent follows me. In general, they are always just reacting.
Yeah.
And then when this move happens, I initially my feeling is to do the Keima. But then he came out here. I mean, normally we say in theory, in Go, you can't do 2 important things at the same time.
Yeah.
So you have a Moyo here. You have those 2 stones there. Then either you take care of the Moyo, or you take care of the 2 stones but forget about your Moyo.
Yeah.
So
1.0.
Yeah, it is supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm not confident to win if this happens like this.
Yeah.
But then if I take care of this thing, then I will lose my main Moyo.
Yeah.
So here, this put me into a dilemma.
Right.
Yeah, that is why I didn't choose this move. Okay. After the game, actually, you know what Dai has told me? Dai said, this happened, you just make it here. Who said you will only have this one? Who said this thing will gonna die? You might manage both, and then what am I gonna do if you manage both? This thing is so big.
Yeah.
He's telling me he worried about it. I don't think he's telling me this is the right thing to do, but he tell me this is my way to challenge.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that is probably an indicator here. Probably at this moment, black is slightly behind, so black is kind of forced to actually do things at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but this part is not important. The important thing is I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do here. Then my conclusion is this: I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
Yeah.
But how about we attack here first, pour the water towards the center, and then after the center shape has changed, maybe I'm stronger. Then I know what to do. That is why I play this move.
Right. Yeah.
I play this move because I have the experience to play against my students. I have the first 3 rounds experience. I'm here. I play this move, aiming at attachment and crosscut. And then I expect the opponent answer this one. I'm gonna kick here, and then next move, for example, I play something like Keima here. I'm coming to the center. We attack here. I get some more stones there. Then I came out here. I'm gonna get this one and take out my 3. Take my 2 stone, right? Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Hello, Man Machine.
Oh, hey. Okay. The nickname looks familiar. I'm sorry, I don't remember who exactly you are, but this nickname looks familiar. Yeah.
Hello.
Thanks.
And welcome.
All right. This is my planning, but the problem is, okay, I'm now facing to a different opponent.
Yeah.
Who said he has to answer me? He has to follow my plan?
Yeah.
One thing I've learned. Yeah. And then my opponent in the game, he push. He doesn't follow my plan.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to follow my plan.
Yeah.
And but this one, actually, I have prepared for this scenario already. I actually expect he might actually do like this. And then I thought, all right, if this ever happens, I honey, he honey, and I'll be this one. At least I get some territory. Here, is that easy to attack me? I don't see that. This area is also unclear. There's a cut. It's fine. Yeah. But this is probably the first time, let's say, in my recent games, anyone asked me this kind of question.
Right.
Yeah, and this one, I want to tell you, actually, this is the move. Actually finish the game. Finish the game. Because this move is totally out of my expectation. And this move, I have to read heavily about it.
Right. Yeah.
I have to read it heavily about it. And first, I haven't prepared for this. And second, this is the first time I need to read a lot. Yeah. And you can see my first 3 games is like that. I'm not used to it. Yeah. And actually, I didn't know what exactly I should do in the game. Basically, I decided to play the variation in which I think is probably not that bad, but it's still bad.
Right.
But as retrospect, I can't honey. I can't Nobi. Yeah. So at this level, the competition is not about how good your understanding is. Your understanding can well be good, but it doesn't matter. after the cut, what exactly is going to happen next 10, 15 moves? Is that good? And then what can be your options? This decide the game at this level. It's different. It's different from those games in which I just handle the general stuff because they ask a specific question.
Yeah. Details.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see here there's that many commentary because here it took me quite some time to say. Yeah. This is totally unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I Atari here, and I have to choose this push because he has a ladder with this stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Hinobi and I came. I know that this shape is bad, but this is the only way I find. And actually here I expect my opponent push and I jump and we have some general fighting. It's bad to me, and he will gonna leave here easily and take away me those. But after I'm gonna take care of this, the game will be decided here. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect he asked another specific question.
Right.
Yeah. And here, yeah, this is actually the funny part, and this funny part completely finished the game. Yeah. What is funny here? Basically, this attachment means black might honey from here, black might kick here, black might honey from here. If this left side honey is simple, and this is something I should have done. And those two are both relatively complicated. Right. And we can actually put white into shortage of liberty, kind of. And when white will be in shortage of liberty, in theory, white best way to release the shortage of liberty is to use those two stones, so to turn here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my reading is based on this logic. So my reading is, regardless how I play, but this is basically the move I have chosen. The opponent will gonna turn here first to try to release that. Alright? And then I will have to stick on this. So to keep his stone in shortage of liberty, he can honey, I just stick on it. Maybe my shape is bad. But when this one happens, he's forced to go back and I turn from here. This one I can still fight. So, sorry.
How about you extend after the cut? To push you, Hane?
Well, if this one happens, I'm afraid this will gonna happen, and I don't think I can do it because I can't play the call. And this one cut Atari connect Atari. I don't even know what to do. Yeah, probably I have to cut from here. Yeah, so I roughly read about it, and to me, Nobi is impossible. I read a bit here. You know, Matthias here, this is all about reading. Yeah, after this one is basically a test about specific. That is why right after this game, my talking to you is all about specific. Directly after E13. Directly this one.
Extend.
This one or this Nobi?
Push Hane.
I guess he means this one then, if he said push Hane. So he's talking about this one, I guess.
Yeah. Give the stones, but take the set. The extension. Yeah, so this is the one that you're
this is one about. I guess, because yeah, I mean, I see.
Right, yeah.
So that means here he's gonna jump down, and this, and this. Don't you feel like this sacrifice is a bit too big and this is narrow? I mean, I'm not very confident on this because basically I pay too much, and if I would have done this, I probably should have done something very brutal like this, because this one, even though it's painful, he need to, this one is inaccurate. He need to add a move here. It's my Senate. And this is a little bit, I mean, wider. And yeah, that way is narrower. But my judgment is, even like this, I paid way too much territory, and my move is too narrow. Yeah, and that is why I thought this is unacceptable. But actually, I mean, as retrospect, this might be the best way. This might be the best way, and that is why this hand is wrong. This hand is wrong, and this hand is wrong simply because this cut is totally unexpected.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I answered Matthias' question here.
The ladder sacrifice was your first intuition?
The ladder sacrifice. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, this Atari is very counterintuitive. I agree.
Yeah.
Because this shape is terrible, because there's always this kind of throw-in and turret, and
Yeah.
that kind of star shape.
Yeah.
It's shortage of liberty. But I thought that to sacrifice is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, especially after this thing, I thought this area I'm already behind, and here I give this one, I will be even further behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the mistake was just F13. So like after that you have to adjust. You have done the mistake, but you have to like overcome it and sacrifice more. I mean.
Yeah. Probably that's the right thing to do,
Yeah.
but then you just admit you are even further behind. Yeah.
Right.
So I guess here that is why I'm saying maybe that opinion is correct, but either way, black will have an enormous difficulty to win. So what is the problem? Is the honey. Yeah, the problem is definitely the honey, and why? How did this honey happen? You know, this is how we analyze about. Yeah, this is how I work with my student. You make a mistake. How the mistake happened? This card is totally unexpected. You only have to consider about this honey and Nobi. I only have to consider about this, and this card, the question is not asked. Then Matthias, you're here. Then I talk to you. We play training games each other. Is that the case? Here I'm checking. We ask each other this kind of question to limit it. Yeah, I'm saying if we want to make our game more real, more like a tournament competition, probably we should ask each other this kind of specific question more often, and that can actually help both of us. Yeah.
Don't be too soft.
Yeah.
Don't hit your friend with a pillow.
At least consider this kind of possibility, because people will gonna ask us.
Yeah. Maybe just Atari and E12 and then push this.
Yeah. So basically just this kind of sacrifice way.
Right. Yeah.
As I said, during the game, my rough judgment tell me this is pretty bad. Because I basically, my Moyo is 2 line narrower, and he get extra a little bit over 10 points because Kosumi and Han is supposed to be mine, so taking the end game into account, probably a bit more than 10 points. And also he get this Atari, my those 2 stones is also slightly weaker now. I have a difficulty to accept this.
How is jump instead of Hane?
Possible, but jump may instead of in comparison to the Nobi give a bit more concession because of this kind of stuff. Not necessarily no, but it gave a bit for the concession. Yeah. So if you ask me now, I would prefer to Nobi. Yeah, of course, I do not know, for example, what AI has mentioned and the following variation, but this is basically what after the game I'm thinking. Right. And I would have played the Nobi instead. Right. But still, I think this game black is behind.
Yeah.
I can tell you here. I should tell you. Okay, there's one important information I didn't mention. Actually, it is actually about this move. This move, if I follow how I play in the first 3 games, I would have played push and jump. And I wanted to play like this. The problem is after I missed this thing, I feel behind. I feel behind, and then I say, I probably cannot afford to add a move there. Let's take a big move instead. So I'm already away from the policy. As retrospect, probably I just follow the same policy, it is very fine.
Yeah.
But the thing you can see, this thing has an impact, maybe not in Go, but psychologically.
Yeah.
Okay.
G2 instead of R8 feels necessary. Yeah. I mean, R8.
G2 is
G2,
impossible. G2 is impossible. To me here, if black play in that area, like this.
I mean, because
D2 is not clearly not possible.
Yeah, plan was before.
But
like
he's saying
E7.
this one, but need to answer here, and then you answer here. Okay, but yeah, this might be. Yeah, this might be. Yeah, this might be possible. Yes. But the thing here is, if you do like this, you know, in a real game, you don't want to play like this because the plan was.
Plan was to do this.
Plan was this, and then here you say, and I withdraw to take goated. That is fine. It's difficult to accept that. Yeah, G2 is sent because of the corner shape here, so it is. But it is sent, it doesn't mean you can ignore this card, so you still have to add a move after. Yeah, so it's very difficult to swallow. It's just saying as a, yeah, when objectively talking about it, probably this is a good way.
Yeah.
Objectively talking about it, but when you are a player in a real game, you cannot accept that. Yeah, it's just like there we say sacrifice is probably the best way. In a game, you can't possibly accept. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna continue because actually today, yeah, we are.
This is already the 4th game, so
yeah,
yeah. Better to G2 than ignore the.
No, you can't ignore the cut. I can't see you can possibly ignore the cut. Yeah, because that like this, you can easily sacrifice the 2, and there. I mean, probably once again, objectively you can also sacrifice 2, and objectively you may say that is better, but if you blocked, you're gonna continue. Yeah. It is fine. It is fine. I'm just commenting here. Okay, today my commentary is probably very different from my previous commentary because today I'm talking about the tournament game I have just played, and I'm talking basically from the first person's angle here to tell you how am I thinking as a player. So it's not like objectively what is good, and I don't know what objectively what is good. As I've mentioned, I didn't really check about AI and any kind of number before I enter this, and I wouldn't before our next stream is finished. Yeah, so I'm basically just talking about this, and objectively a lot of those choices, it looks reasonable now, but I just want you to understand that as a player you wouldn't do that. As a player, you play G2, you're gonna continue. But if you play G2, you're gonna continue. Consider the plan earlier was you were gonna capture that F3 stone. As a player, you wouldn't do that. Yeah, it's just you wouldn't do that. So as here, you say either that objectively you just sacrifice them is a better choice. Objectively, probably that is. But then this model become narrower. Basically, it's kind of like. I have a big bread, and I say, I just today I eat this whole bread. I can feed myself a whole day. And then you take a big piece apart, and then I already worry about, even if with this whole remaining bread, can I actually feed myself the entire day? I already started worrying because he take a big piece away here. Not only he increased his territory, he also take away my big piece. That is why this one is very difficult to choose. Yeah, especially also consider. Yeah, let's say at the bottom left corner, black probably already lost quite a bit, so black is already behind. Yeah, so they are all the motivation we chose this one, and this one is probably bad. Probably it's even worse than what you have chosen here. But that's my reasoning of choosing stuff. I'm just saying that here you can see there's a lot of small factors. I didn't really get enough water in tournament that affect my sleep.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't get enough sleep. In this round, I'm tired. In the previous 3 rounds, I played against, let's say, a much lower level player. The games are too easy, and so here I didn't really expect this kind of cut, and then I didn't really do too much reading. I mean, all of them, I fully understand, all of them sounds like, hey, you lost the game, you played very bad. They are all excuses. I know they all sound like that.
Yeah.
But you, as I have mentioned at the very start of my stream today, comment as what you want. I'm here kind of writing a book on this stream. I'm telling you exactly from my angle about what I have experienced in this tournament, about how every single decision has happened, and why, as my point of view, those kind of butterfly effect, one by one affect each other. Yeah. So this is the reasoning why I want to talk about the game like this. Yeah, so once again, objectively, many of your opinion can be right in Go, but that's not the reasoning on why I comment the game like this. Okay.
And yes, that was Jeff's suggestion also, beaten.
Yeah, afterward, this one objectively probably beaten is the better one, but as I have explained here, the logical my logic is based on either I play this kick or I play the honey. What will probably release his stones shortage of liberty pressure by turning here first, and then I'm gonna stick on it, and then like this he will be in shortage of liberty, which makes sure this is not a problem to me because at least I can go out from here. Yeah, this is actually my assumption. Let's say during the game about this one. Actually, I plan to read here. For example, can I run?
Right.
Yeah, this is the moment actually I plan to read, but I assume things will happen something like this. But the problem is, this is actually something often happens in my reading, especially when I'm tired.
Yeah.
I read something complicated, eventually it comes to something very simple, and I miss the simple ones. Yeah, so my opponent just simply did this one, and his way to release the pressure of the 4 stone is simply Atari.
Right.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
It's just that simple, but this is something I missed.
Yeah.
And then basically you can see there's that amount of commentary. The longer the commentary there, it means it took me even longer time to think.
Yeah.
So this is disastrous already, and I can only think about how am I gonna continue this game. How am I gonna continue this game? Normally the move will be this one, but the thing is this block is Sene, and then throw in here, and I can't do this one because this is Atari.
Yeah.
You're gonna Atari from here. I can only connect here, and this one here he's connected, and my offset is this kind of stuff. Yeah. And what else do I have by doing here? And then he take. And the inside basically this endgame I'm gonna lose. This block will be his. His group is already alive, and my outside is like this. I mean, there's no good option. So eventually, my decision is I jump here to make them more or less connected.
Right.
And then he blocked from here, and he did this one, and he still got a connection. I don't have to counter because he's strong anyway, and at least I get the next move to take initiative on the right side. This is my judgment the best solution. However, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is probably, as I can see, the best solution, but black can redone already.
Yeah.
Because this was black Moyo here, and eventually it comes through like this, and then black outside is that weak. Yeah. So of course, when the game come to this is over. But if we come back, all those comes from honey.
Yeah.
All those come from honey here, and then cut is completely unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah, in gold, I guess here, this is actually what I need to notice. At this level, the competition, you can well say, I understand go better than you are. Yeah, you can well actually think it that way. Probably you do, but it doesn't matter. It's just like when you are running a country.
Yeah.
When you are running a country, I say I'm a very good president. I will make an excellent policy. Eventually, how well your country is, it's not about you. It's about your officers, even the lower level officers. When they implement your policy, did they do fine job?
Yeah.
That's actually decisive.
Yeah.
On the contrary, I remember when I was in college, I have learned about American politics. There was a president in the 1920s, somewhere in the mid of 1920s. I don't remember exactly his name. He's a terrible president, and he has some policy. Even his cabinet member said, "What the heck is this, sir?" And they just have to do it because he's the president. But the country didn't go completely out of order. Why? Because the officers in the cabinet, let's say in his government, and also the lower level officers, he inherited from the previous government, and the previous president was an excellent one, at least from what I read. And then those guys know, what are you talking about? We are gonna do like this? That's stupid.
Yeah.
But we have to do that, huh? All right, we can namely do that, and then we say we still did that, but actually we are doing something else. Then we minimize the impact of your stupid policy, and hopefully in 4 years you are out of that goddamn office.
Yeah.
That's what I read. And then that country is not out of order. Yeah, and then I have also read some other stories. That is something has happened in China, that there's a president, I would say, or a general secretary. He's probably one of the communist general secretary that actually more or less cares about people. Yeah. He has some policy. As retrospect, I read it. It looks fine.
Yeah,
it looks fine. But in his government, it is very famous. We say his policy never get out of his own door. He always stay exactly at his office.
Right.
Because whatever you say, the officers say, you said that. Well, who the hell are you? We listen to the previous leader. The previous leader is actually still the one who is actually in power. No, his policy doesn't matter. Yeah. So same as it is in real life. Yeah. Especially in this kind of, let's say, this kind of level competition. It is specific that decide the game. Not like I'm a great president.
Yeah.
That's what I learned. Yeah, that's what I learned. And another thing, I noticed I'm really tired. And then the next day in the game with Ben, in the game with Cornell, I have to do an adjustment. So it's a little bit unfortunate that this game I played in the same way as the first 3 games. And then the rest of 2 games you have seen is my adjustment. And what does adjustment mean? I must tell you, adjustment means I no longer try to play well in those games. I'm trying to play okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play fine, and the game move on, and then I wait. That's more like what I'm doing. So those 2 games, I'm no longer trying to play well, because this game I'm trying to play well is disastrous.
Right. Yeah. Just trying to survive.
Yeah. So basically, I also gave an advantage notice about the next 2 games. This is the background of the last day here.
Yeah.
And also, before the tournament, I have said to myself, I go, Miko, you were with me to Paris once. Yeah, remember? And I probably have told you that in Paris, I have a curse there.
Yeah.
In Paris tournament, I never get a 4th win. I always stop at 3 wins.
Yeah.
No, and it's often the first 4 games I get 3 wins, and then I collapse in the last day.
Yeah.
I figure out why. I'm tired.
Right.
It's same as it is here. And this time I did adjustment, and I already, before the tournament, I already told myself, I also told some of my friends and students, well, I have that curse. I never win 4 games. This time I get the 4th game, I'm happy. Yeah. In general, if I get the 4th game, I break the curse. I'm happy. And here I can also tell. Sorry if we have any French viewers here. Yeah, because I have already broke that curse. I don't have to go back to Paris again. I don't have to go back to Paris, because actually, everywhere people speak French. I speak English, and then people's reaction. I mean, people does react, but they speak semi-English. I need to guess.
Yeah, it sounds like French, but they are kind of like speaking English.
Yeah. I need to guess what exactly it means. And there's one small thing I talked to my mom. My mom laughed about it.
Yeah.
And if we have any French people here, I would like to have an explanation about that. How it is possible in your bathroom when you turn on the tap, there's only 1 temperature? How is that possible? I mean, because we know that actually this weekend you're gonna have a French presidential election. Yeah. If I'm a French, I will vote for whoever that we're gonna change that.
Right.
Because when I'm in France, in the toilet, there's always 1 temperature, and even I feel I'm trying to solve the water crisis. Miko has told me those kind of tap water, you'd better not to drink it.
Yeah.
When I'm in that crisis, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just need to get more water to survive.
Yeah.
But you only have 1 temperature, and that is cold. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, it's not like Britain that they have at least 2. Like, ow.
Yeah. And this time, after the tournament, I took a long distance bus from France to Germany, and then I went to a German airport to actually take flight.
Yeah.
On the way, I get off at every single stop when they say, okay, let's take a break, and you can actually buy something and go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Every single stop I went to the toilet because I only have very limited amount of water.
Yeah.
And then I turn on the tap there, it's always cold.
Right.
As soon as I enter Germany, I enter Stuttgart airport.
Yeah.
I turn on the toilet water tap. God, any temperature as you want. I come back to real world, and then I basically drink a huge amount of water. I survive. God, yeah. So France. Yeah, that's surprisingly something I complain about France the most.
Right.
Water. Yeah, people normally say I'm not gonna vote for Marine Le Pen because he's close to Russia and he's also, let's say, kind of not friendly to Europe.
Yeah.
If she can solve this kind of toilet water stuff, I'm gonna vote for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to go back to Paris again, especially I have solved this curse already.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're more concerned about the temperature of wine.
Yeah.
Where it makes you rusty.
God. Yeah. This time, as I mentioned, I care about water all the time. Water actually makes me suffer.
Right.
All the time, like I have to care about the water. Okay, but if you don't mind, this game is short and
Yeah. So
to be honest, after this incident, the rest is not a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the end and
Yeah.
it
So,
wasn't nice.
I after that it's clearly not a game. After that it's just actually I played the following game because I know this game is live and I will have many viewers and I cannot resign there. Here.
Yeah.
I'm playing for our viewers here, not for myself. I can easily, if it's just this game is not live, I would have resigned here.
Yeah, this is move 60, so like yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not live, then just resign.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, yeah. So I guess for this game, if you don't mind, I'm gonna finish here. Unless about the following game, there's anything you want to comment, or you have a question about me. As I said, I take the criticism, so you can criticize me because I should take the criticism, especially after I play a bad game, and also in this stream, I always criticize other people.
Yeah. So now it's time.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say?
Yeah.
Just say it now or silence forever. Still could go.
No, this one is terrible. This one is terrible. I mean, no matter from which angle, this game is terrible. And I admit this is terrible. Actually, it's just bad. And alright, so thanks for reminding me. My commentary about this game is over. Let me give some useful information to all of you. After the game, I talked to die. I talked to that, and I should show one moment in this game. It's later in this game. It doesn't matter anymore, but it's one later moment of the game. I should answer question first. Okay.
Yeah, open-minded about water temperature. That was about Jeff's stomach issue.
I can't do that.
He cannot drink cold water. So
yeah, I can't drink cold water. I drink cold water, then my stomach will basically I have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see yourself as the underdog. And did it affect your play? Yeah,
no.
That we talked about. In the beginning of this. Yeah.
No, and actually, if I ever see myself as that underdog, and if that does have affected my goal, I would have lost the game. But the game wouldn't finish this fast.
Yeah, that's the mental block that you're giving yourself if you think about it that way, that you are the underdog, that you're already lowering your level. It's already affecting your game more than it should.
Yeah.
So you should just play the game and try to win it as any other game. It's just like more likely the other guy to win that you shouldn't be thinking about like that. You should just play it, and there is a still chance that you will win. So yeah, just try to play normally.
To be honest, before this game, I don't even consider myself as a challenger. I consider this an even game. Yeah, but after the game, I guess I admit that he's better. And I will show you why is that. And yeah, here, luckily we haven't finished yet. I almost forgot this part. This is actually the part for our viewers. It's actually about one single moment of this game. It's actually this moment. So this moment, actually, the opponent just take my liberty. I'm gonna resign.
Right.
Yeah. But in the game, the opponent was thinking for a bit, and just a few seconds, and then he played here.
So, yeah, I was thinking in the stream that like, can you do this, and it's
yeah. And see, so here, I will tell you what I'm thinking about. I will tell you here. So he played jump.
Yeah.
He could have finished me. Why he let me get a second? Is that the case that this area is really bigger than this whole thing? I asked myself this question.
Right.
Yeah. And then, why the hell he does this? There's no way this thing is smaller than this area. So, and he's winning the game. He just finished me this. Then I'm gonna resign. Why does he do this? And then I stared for quite a while. I was thinking also logically, and then I did some reading. I noticed, well, he's aiming at this card and this one, Atari.
Okay.
That's the reasoning. But this is actually the point, and that actually comes to my interview to him after the game. This move he played a few seconds. It took me several minutes to actually realize, this move means that, so I need to answer. That's why in the game, let's say I make an exchange, but then I answered in the game, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it took me quite a few minutes to react. To him, it's a few seconds. To me, it's a few minutes. Of course, I have seen so many indicators in this game. I'm very tired in this game already.
Right.
But even if I'm not tired, imagine I'm at my best. He sees this thing in a few seconds. I wouldn't see this move in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To get
what does
that
this mean?
benefit before doing that. Yeah.
So I asked him after the game. I can see that many of the stuff like this kind of move, you actually react very fast. You see it quickly. Right. And then that actually, I have commented in your games in stream that you actually often play against European top player, that you have the time advantage. That's because you play relatively fast in the early game, and that actually give you the huge advantage. How did you manage? I don't think I can manage. And I think in Europe, rarely anyone can manage. How did you manage that? Right. I asked him. And the following is his answer, and I would like to share with all of you. Okay, it may not really help that much, but I should actually translate that part. And here, I imagine I'm Daijun Fu, so I speak as I, all right?
Yeah.
I'm from Shanghai training system, in which the competition is severe, and I add, to become a Chinese pro. He didn't mention that, but he meant to become a Chinese pro. All right. The competition is severe. That forces you to figure things out, I add, from those games. From the failures. Yeah. Okay, that forces you to figure things out. That forces you to shape your basics. And then gradually, this is the basics, I become better. Like that. All right. And I asked him, you have told me recently you do not play much other than this tournament, because you said this is actually your home tournament, so you played. But other than that, you don't play much. He said yes. Other than this, I only play on PandaNet. I said, so you don't really play much, but you are still so sharp. Yeah. He said, well, I had the training when I was young, and that's enough. I don't need much training nowadays.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And then I asked him, I understand that kind of Shanghai training system because I've heard about this before. Right. So yeah, their competition is severe. There's only a few people can eventually become pro. All right. But here, think about that kind of Shanghai training system. How can we possibly copy that here to Europe? That's not possible. Yeah. We can't do that. Then, what is your suggestion to my young student, European your young student? What is your suggestion to them? How do they actually get something at least near to it? His answer is, see, here we are playing in this tournament, Paris tournament. This tournament, this kind of tournament, play as much as possible. That's the best way. Yeah, play competition. Play competitively as much as possible. Yeah, play as much as possible. He said this is far more important than to have a good teacher to actually help you to play training games with you. That one can only, the following is what I add. That part can actually help you to accelerate, but without games, it doesn't matter. That was, that's actually the meaning he have mentioned. And I recall, in the past decade, I have been working with many European young players. And you know my criteria, I always chose the ones that is smart, talented, and also have good communication. Yeah. But they do not necessarily get their success. On the contrary, some others, in which I say, his goal not very attractive to me, I don't really like, so I just let him go. Actually, they are much more successful. I'm not gonna mention the name, forgive me. Yeah, forgive me. But yeah, because here, yeah, that's not nice to that person. Yeah. All right. Okay. How did that happen? I recall those guys played heavily in tournament, and I recognize as talented students, they play limited for all different kind of reasons. Yeah. Okay. There you have it. Yeah. So basically, many people say, Jeff, you are a famous teacher. You actually foster many young players. Can you help me? I can, but play more tournaments. You play more tournaments, I help you. If you say, I just need your help, but I cannot see I play too many tournaments. I'm sorry, my help will be limited. You should recognize my help will be limited. It doesn't help much. Play more tournaments.
And if you don't have like that many tournaments, for example, you are living in Finland, then I guess you have to just organize some kind of like training things, for example, in GD, that you can play like serious games, because online games are not as good. But at least that's one way to get like serious games if you don't have like tournaments possible. So yeah.
Yeah, that is actually my interview to Dai, and he has introduced the experience. I asked this question for those young talented students, European students, but I believe this can be helpful to all of you. Yeah.
Is the point to play tournaments or games that you really care about? Well, I guess like online games are not so like serious, so it's harder to get those kind of like experiences.
Yeah. So the tense, I can feel it. Okay, I have to say in tournament, next time I'm gonna talk about the remaining 2 games, the last 2 rounds. I can tell that my performance there in real life is nowhere near my online performance level. Why is that? I mean, to me, online game, real life like game, the difference is limited. But at home, I can sleep well, and I can drink as much water as I can.
Yeah.
And it's comfortable. So basically, I can show my maximum. I think in this tournament, my performance is at least a half a stone difference to my online training level. Yeah. So because of those kind of circumstances, tournament circumstances, those kind of difficulty. For example, when you play at home, when you say, I have food, but I intentionally make myself feel hunger. I have the water, I just intentionally not drink, so to make it difficult for me. You will never do that. Yeah. So those kind of tournament circumstances that actually create the difficulty to you is not anything you can possibly copy at home in front of your own computer. And here we don't even talk about real life. When you are facing to a real board, when you are facing to an opponent, you can actually sense the opponent. Like that next time I'm going to talk about it. I played a game with Ben. That game with Ben. He played a move. That moment when I feel like he's leading, and then how am I gonna work things out to actually come back to the game? And then he started challenging me. I feel strange. I can tell you, I look at him like this. I look at him like this.
Yeah.
If he's somebody knows me, he's supposed to know. I have done something that feel weird. Why is that?
Yeah.
You know, because I'm too honest there. Because I really didn't understand. I actually give him the honest reaction at the time. Yeah, because to me it's very strange. He made that reaction, but he didn't really understand me, so he still followed his original plan.
Yeah,
he didn't understand me. Yeah, I'm just saying those are something when you play in front of a computer that doesn't happen. So tournament and online games are different, completely different. Yeah, so you really want to actually become a better competitor, a competitive player. You need to play real life tournaments, especially. This time in Paris, we have, including the tournament organizer, the referee, all those helping people there. Also, there are some people who is actually selling the souvenir, the goal-related souvenir. I bought something for the school kids. Yeah, we have nearly 200 people there. I want to tell you, the ones who had mask on, me included, is a single digit. We only have a single digit people who had mask on. Most people, they are just there. And I don't see a problem.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying the pandemic is over and you don't really have any danger. I'm saying I don't think it's a big problem. After you are vaccinated, you go to play real life tournaments. In general, I don't think it's a big problem. And I would encourage every one of you to play a tournament. Is there anyone who lives nearby to Czech Republic? There is a big tournament tomorrow. And if it's convenient to you, it's not too late to decide. Okay, I guess today I'm done here.
Yeah, so the next 2 games will be on the next stream. So in a week.
Yeah.
And tomorrow there will be also NGD lecture. So
yeah.
Nordic. Yes, so check out also that channel if you haven't yet. So like Jeff is going to review certain games, I guess.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't forget that tomorrow there's a big tournament there in Czech Republic. There's also a tournament in Stuttgart. Yeah, if you are living somewhere in the southwest part of Germany, not far away, please consider to also go there. Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure that you are following the channel and the notifications on if you want to get the part 2 of this stream. Yeah, this was very insightful. I've always wanted like more of these kind of things that like stronger players are going move by move, like how they think and stuff like that. That's very helpful always. So yeah, next part will be in the next stream in a week. And yeah, check out the NGD as always, and Discord if you want to talk between the streams and stuff like that, and YouTube for the previous streams and compilations. And yeah, that's it for this week. We had like kind of long for 4 games, but yeah, we didn't have 2 weeks of streams, so that's nicely compensated. But yeah, let's go to see if there's anyone to raid and put you forward to some other stream. There is Glossius and some other ones. Spanish, two Spanish ones. I guess
there's only 2 English, 2 real English ones.
Yeah, so I guess we could go to Glossius. Let's see. Glossius. And yeah, we will see you guys next week. Yes. Bye.
Bye.